쓰러지지만 끝까지 일어나야 해. 어딜 가든지 극복해. 힘은 너에게 있는 걸. 소리 높여 노래를 불러. 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 자 춤을 춰봐. 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐. 우리에게 달렸어 그 세계 오랜 시간 간직해온 열망 까만 밤의 별빛처럼 빛나. 이 눈앞을 바라왔던 나나 제발 딱 봐도 superstar 딱 보면 모두 널 지킬 나란 걸더 지켜볼수록 점점 빠져들어 카리스마 넘쳐 흘러 oh yeah. 운명의 소리 들려와. 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 햇빛이 날 비춰와. 시작이야 let's go. 어둡고 흘러난 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸나. 손끝이 미롭게 녹아내릴 거야. 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there. 쓰러지지만 끝까지 일어나야 해. 어딜 가든지 극복해. 힘은 너에게 있는 걸. 소리 높여 노래를 불러. 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 자 춤을 춰봐. 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐. 우리에게 달렸어 그 세계 운명. 눈이 부신 모든 순간들 지켜내야 해. 내가 좋아지려면 꼭 너와 나 그래 나를 승리와 명예. The weight of the book the world is in our hands. 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 자 춤을 춰봐. 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐. 우리에게 달렸어 그 세계 운명. 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 세계 운명.
Our city is under siege, and these vigilantes threaten us all. As your mayor, I will end this game of cat and mouse.
Just what the mayor ordered. Hiring petty thieves while the city's in crisis? Why am I not surprised? How unexpected. You miscalculated.
Don't cross my path!
White Fox here. The hunt begins.
Battlefield ready again.
Perfect synergy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Bakunawa mini event here happening right now with Marvel Rivals releasing the PvE Bloodhunt. We present to you mini event Dracula Owes Us Money happening right now. This event will run around 2 to 3 hours where we will have 5 teams who will see who can clear the event the fastest. 1,000 units will be awarded to the winner to the winner of the team and 1,000 units each player. So what is happening in this event? One team will be streaming their POV on Discord, and there will be no duplicate heroes during the run. The difficulty will be Nightmare 15, and they're only limited to gears 24 to 32 in terms of levels. They are free to grind and forge in order to get good gear during before the event, and they will only use 34 points maximum upon their skill tree. Their arcana can only distribute 5 points between Scroll of Conquest and Immortality. They have 3 attempts in the run, so the fastest run will be used as a determiner. The revives, unlimited. They can even use as many blue credits, blue coins that they want. They can even swipe their credit card if they so wish to, anything to get the wins. So good luck to all the teams. And the first team that is gonna come up is Team Indomie. Who are the ones in Team Indomie? Well, I'm so glad you asked, chat. Team Indomie is going to be comprised by Akito, Nuff Whitmore, Shibumatsu Mizu, and Volpe. Yeah, I'm so excited on what we will see. So, chat, go ahead, comment down below. What do you guys think will happen? How long will they run? Will they be the fastest team? Will they be the slowest team? Will they be the team that will aura max themselves to victory? We will not know, but they're still the first team to go ahead. Also, by the way, I've been yapping for so long. Hi, my name is Creator Gina Red. I will be your solo caster for today. Yay! So yeah. So so everyone get ready. You know, honestly, during this time, I did try out this event just a little bit. You know, it is pretty hard. Nightmare 15 is so hard to use. Sometimes we had to do some hero duplicates here and there in order to get a really broken team so we could speed run this. But the challenge, no hero duplicates this time around. So we will see. So may I request the gods from above? Shall we switch now to the screen and see what Team Indomie has to offer? All right, now here we have Whitmore, Akito, Volpe, and Shivamatsu Mizu. Go ahead, chat, comment. Which heroes do you think they will be using? Personally, I think Whitmore is gonna use Moon Knight simply because that's the hero that is displayed right now. And you guys know there are different ways to build characters in the new PvE Blood Hunt. Personally, I am a lover of Moon Knight with the Ankh build, but there are some people who are going for the Glider build. Some people are going with the Hand of Khonshu build. It's a lot of possibilities, actually. And, you know, it's a lot of things to do, and it's really hard to manage. Oh, by the way, chat, let me ask you guys, so we are more interactive up in this space. Did any of you guys already reach Nightmare 100? Because that would be so cool. I haven't reached it yet. The highest Nightmare I already had is like Nightmare 80, and I'm struggling already. Full level 60 hero. And, you know, it's pretty hard, but I think these guys are able to speedrun it with no difficulty whatsoever. And yes, we are now ready to get into it. The first run is gonna happen now. Oh, feel the intensity, chat, as everyone tries to get Dracula that yummy $20 that he owes us. But you know what, chat? Go ahead. Place it down below in the comment section. Which boss do you think they will go for? Do you think they'll be able to get Ratatosker, Kingpin, Dracula, Capwolf? We can only see. But here we have now Whitmore with the Moon Knight, Akito here with Squirrel Girl, Mizuken with Punisher, and Volpe with the beloved Jeff the Land Shark.
Gear up.
Enough
These
talk.
enemies won't
I'm ready
quit.
to knock
And
out
immediately
my
right off the bat, they are now in Times Square. This is one of the most open maps that we have, actually. So it's pure damage that we can see.
More vampires have
And as we can see, they are not in a time lock sequence, so they just have to really defeat all the vampires as fast as possible. And here we can already see The Moon Knight going at it with that type of speed. The Moon already haunts them. And oh, not 15 player KO streak. And then I'm getting to Squirtle here in the background, already getting the squirrels out. They have come to play. They're just keeping each vampire horde into their corner. None of them are going to the other players. I think they have a strategy in mind here to separate the hordes in 4 corners and just really isolate them. Try to squeeze and cheese through the whole thing in the limited time. They still got 300 vampires left to go, and I think they're only 1 minute consumed in their time. Pretty fast, if I might tell you. Here, more ultimates are being popped out left and right, and I think the Moon Knight is going for a very much Ankh build, because look at that. So much damage in a flash, and 1 minute, 20 seconds, and they only got 10 vampires left, and I believe that's the end of the first phase. Wow, congrats, but it's not yet over. Definitely going for a lethal strike build, getting as much damage output as they can. And yeah, I guess they really are going for the strategy to really separate into 4 corners. You know, other teams are watching, so they might take a page out of this book. And here we have now the Blood Knight Guards here that are very huge, actually, very tanky as well. Sometimes they can one-shot you in higher nightmares, but here they're having a fun time. Their all charges are going down so fast, and the Moon Knight is just cheesing them. The Moon will literally haunt them. Already 2 minutes down on the clock, 400 vampires left, but easily cheesed through. Even the other ones, even though we cannot see their POV, as you can see, they are like, they have a strategy set into place. Just stick to the plan, go in, and just go in with the fastest time. The fastest recorded time that I have actually seen from streamers or content creators is 4 minutes. And I think with the way the pace is going, they might actually go around the 4-minute time. And it might be the fact. Oh, and we can already see Jeff the Land Shark really huge. I think they're going for the build that they're just gliding in with their shift and practically do a belly flop, because there is a strat where you can one-shot the boss as Jeff the Land Shark. But maybe it won't happen because there's only limited gear and limited points to be allotted. Phase 3 going in. 3 minutes already into their speed run. Moon Knight just here, just punching and punching. So many hordes are just cheesed through. Actually, chat, comment down below. Which hero do you think here in the PvE Blood Hunt is the best hero to play currently? Personally, in my opinion, it's Moon Knight. But you know, you guys might have other opinions in mind. So here we go. I can see here that Whitmore really just cheesing through it. I could never. I need to ask them what builds were they using. And I might copy paste it from them, actually. It's a really good idea. Yeah. Only 20 vampires left here, left for phase 3. And they're only 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes already. So, pretty fast, actually, in terms of Nightmare 15 standard. And sometimes it does happen where, like, one vampire is, like, said to be standing and you cannot find it among the rubble. A word of advice, usually pressing the B button in your keyboard can actually reveal it sometimes. So, you know, good advice going forward here. Here we are now at the final phase before the boss fight. And still gonna face 600 vampires, really cheesing through it very fast. And the Moon haunts them again. Now they're also facing flyer vampires, which is pretty good actually for Moon Knight, especially with the Ankh placement, if they're going for an Ankh build. I would actually like to see what are their thoughts behind the strategy, because from what I'm seeing, it really is a cheese build, but I want to see the more technical aspects. I hope we are able to see their perspective. They might have an interview here and there, but we will see. I would really like to know. Here, Whitmore just really going. The Moon haunts you. Personally, when I fight the Bloodhound, the big vampire that has the big sword, I cannot defeat it easily, even as a full-level Punisher. Maybe Moon Knight is the answer to PvE Bloodhunt. And now here we have the final phase, and it seems they have the Ratatosker boss, considered the easiest boss actually in the PvE Bloodhunt. But you guys might have a different opinion. But personally, I think it is the easiest because of the huge hitbox. But if you are not able to defeat Ratatosker after a certain amount of time, they will actually one-shot you, and that's the Vampiric Fury bar that you will see under their health bar actually. So far, no deaths as we can see here in this level, and they're just cheesing through it so much. Almost 6 minutes. Last time we see it was around 5 minutes 50 seconds here on their first run here with Team Indomie. Congratulations on that first run.
And the darkness has been banished. But
Oh, they actually have only exactly 6 minutes. Okay, so that right now is the time to beat for this team. And with the MVP here with Volpe, with our very much lovable Jeff the Landshark. You know, thinking about it, I think PvEs and mini events is the only time in the events that we can see Jeff the Landshark actually play, because ever since Rivals of Atlas Season 1, and with Shark, our fellow community member, played that Jeff the Landshark, Jeff has always been banned in tournaments. So maybe mini events is the only way that we can see Jeff the Landshark see the light of day. But yes. So I did say earlier in the rules that there are 3 tries to this event, and we will see if Team Indomie will consume the second and third try. But personally, this is a little caster advice. You should consume those tries, because you never know, you might have a faster run. So right now, the team behind the scenes is coordinating whether they will be having a second try. And do we have a second try backstage? All right, so the gods behind the curtain have spoken, and Team Indomie will go again for another try, but this time they are switching around their characters. Valid strategy, actually. Take note, teams, because sometimes some of the builds might work and some might not on the hands of some of the players. So we will see how they will switch things around this time. And I hope the RNG gods fly into their favor. So here we are now in the second try of Team Indomie in PvE Bloodhunt. I actually want to see Captain America Wolf as a boss fight, because that would be very much interesting. Because for me, Captain America Werewolf is very annoying. He has a passive where he can heal himself and even have a good damage output, but it's not defeating the passive healing that Cap is doing. Then it's pretty much useless. So it's a challenge that they will have to conquer. And here we have on their try number 2. Again, the RNG god seems to have smiled upon them, and they are now in Times Square. I think they're going to do again the same strategy. Keep the hordes into their corners and not let themselves be overrun. And here we have the Moon Knight just punching his way to victory. Hacha, hacha, hacha. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Go ahead and Moon Knight, and then gold with the ult. The moon definitely haunts them again. I think they're really gonna go for a faster run this time. But hold up, this map is actually time locked now. Yes, this can happen if the RNG gods do not smile in your favor. There are maps that are time locked, but it will go down faster if you defeat more vampires. But that is why we have the 3 tries implemented. If you think that it's taking too long, you can try another time and hope the RNG gods favor you and not give you a time lock map. Take note, team. Take note. And the moon continues to haunt them again. You know what? Goodwar is pretty good here in this Moon Knight. Very efficient. He's just punching his way to victory. And he's already getting a whole horde already at 170k damage. right off the bat. 2 seconds left on phase 1, and that ends it. 1 minute 30 seconds on phase 1. A little slower compared to their first try phase 1. But we'll see, we'll see. They still got 6 minutes to beat, and there's still more time.
Vacation's over. Back to work.
And just as Kingpin said, vacation is over. They're doing again their strategy, punching their way to victory here with the vampires. Actually, there are different types of vampires here in this Bloodhound PvE. There are vampires that will explode in your face, like just right now, what Moon Knight is fighting. There are big vampires that are apparently like knights that can one-shot you, very big, very tanky. And there are flyer vampires that will just fly around and you cannot hit them because it's not so easy to hit the flying character. There are also vampires that suck your life essence, so standing still will actually just defeat you and cause you to use your revive just to go forward with it. A lot of varieties right now here with the vampires, and we can see that in the PvP mode. And here we have Moon Knight already facing the creepy crawlers, the ankle biters over here. Like, we had that in the first PvE with the zombies. We had the ankle biter zombies, and they decided to bring it back, but this time the vampires are sucking the blood off your ankles and your feet. But it was nothing compared to Indomi's team, as they were able to clear that 2 minutes 55 seconds with 2 phases done on the clock. Here we can see the teams going back again into their corners. They're really going for that strategy. Just keep your horde in that corner. Do not let it overrun us. Just keep them all condensed. So like they're creating some sort of funnel over here that is just really concentrate all the damage there. And they're doing their best as much. Not gonna lie though, I gotta glaze a little bit because this Blue Knight skin, I have never seen it that much in rank. But it is beautiful. It actually stands out here in the PvE. And then you just hear punching and already at 500k damage on Moon Knight. I really need to know your build. If you're hearing this, Sir Moon Knight here in Team Indomie, I need to know your build as Moon Knight. It will help me greatly. Yes, immensely. And here we have on the phase 3, they still got 30 seconds left on the clock. And overall, they're already on 4 minutes. Yeah, they're really going in a slower pace. But they can go faster in terms of the boss. They're just really gonna have to cheese through it. And I can just hear Squirrel Girl in the background just getting her pals up in the corner and wiping the whole zombie, no, not zombie, vampire horde out of Times Square. You know, it would be ironic, chat, actually, if the third venue for their third try, if they ever decide to, will also be Times Square again, because it's actually working in their favor. I never thought that it could be a good strategy to just split it into 4 corners and just concentrate the damage in each triangular corner. And it's really working so far. They're really choosing through it so fast. Not as fast as the first try, but still a cheese enough. So you could say Moon Knight is very vital to the Bloodhound. Here they're just gliding. I guess the other corners are not holding up as well. Maybe it's nice to say that the Moon Knight is the strongest character in Indomi's team with how much they are cheesing through it. So other teams who are watching, I think you might want to add Moon Knight into your roster if you decide to do so. It might help. But right now they're being overrun here by vampires with 15 seconds left on the clock. 5 minutes and 30 seconds already in their full-time run. And now they are going into the boss room, and it seems they will be fighting Mr. Blah Blah Blah, Mr. Dracula that owes us $20. Will they be able to clear it as fast as they can? The thing about Dracula, when you're fighting it, it's kind of like an MMO raid boss. There are like different sword animations that they have to fight. They have to dodge certain areas, certain spaces, or they might get one shot actually. Actually, right now, it's happening right now. The animation of the sword, where it's just like red highlighted space on the tiles, and you cannot stand in those areas, or you will just you'll just get one shot easily with how powerful Dracula is. And here we can see the different red tempests, the red hurricanes all over the map and being overrun by zombies. I think Indomie is in a little trouble here. They have already surpassed their first speedrun time. Already 6 minutes and 36 seconds. 36 seconds slower, but still a fast enough time for them. Congratulations to Team Indomie for their second speedrun. Still, the time to beat shall be 6 minutes. And we have an MVP who's Akito with the Squirrel Girl. Oh, by the way, that skin, there is currently an Empire State University mini battle pass that you can purchase right now. So, you know, so the teams that win, you're gonna get a few credits. You're gonna get a few blue credits, so you might as well use it to buy a battle pass to get a skin or two. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Also, while Team Indomie is going to decide whether they're gonna do a third speed run, let me just advertise you. Go ahead and type into chat !Discord and go ahead join Baku server, because that server is full of mini events, team packed events where you can win different things from credits to other stuff. So go ahead and join. Actually, after today, tomorrow we will have the Baku beatdown where you can win so many credits again if you are able to beat Bakunawa in the event. It's from the event on the Path to Doomsday, where basically you're fighting a huge Loki as the Avengers team. So go ahead, check it out, check Baku's server, and keep lingering around because there might be more in store for you guys. Yay! All right, and it seems Team Indomie is going to do a third and final run. Let's see if the RNG gods will give them a good map or whether they are in a time lock map. We shall see. We are able to see Dracula now and Ratatosker. Do you think we will get Kingpin? Because personally, Kingpin is my favorite hero. You know, it's not every day you get to see a shiny crystal ball on top of a head of a human being, you know? And it seems here in this map, okay, this is the worst map for me personally because it is so dense. It is such a limited space, not much room to work in. So we will see how they are able to go through this. But still, they are implementing their strategy where they're going to keep the horde in a single corridor and just condense all the damage in that place. And so far, it is working. Here we have, again, Whitmore on the Moon Knight, punching their way to victory. And again, they are in a time-locked map. It seems the RNG gods did not bless them for this third run. But then again, they already have a 6-minute run on their hands. So I guess that could be enough, or they could go faster this time around. We shall see. Right off the bat, in the first phase, they are already having a really high number of flyer vampires. I don't like dealing with those because those are very much hard to aim, but it seems to be nothing in the hands of Moon Knight, in the hands of Sir Khonshu over here. And we can hear Squirrel Girl just letting her friends out, and the moon goes ahead and haunts all the vampires. At this rate, Dracula has to give them the $20 they owe them. You know what, chat? Take this as a lesson. So always pay your dues, pay your debts, pay your rents, or else you might never know. You might have a team of 4 superheroes come knocking down your door. Unless that's what you're into, chat. You know, if that's what you're into, I will not judge. But I'm just saying, you don't want to end up like Dracula. But going back into it again, here we are now in phase 2 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left on their clock. Their pace is kind of similar to the run earlier, but they might go faster because they are really cheesing through it. Like, I am not seeing as much vampires in Moon Knight's side. And so far, it's just a real quick clear already. Phase 2 at 270k damage. I think these teams did an analysis like so many days before on how can they have the most optimal build with only a few points to be allotted on their skill tree. Oh, I have heard from backstage that apparently this team only had 1 day to do all that. So I guess somebody went on to the grind. And now they're already on the 3rd phase with 2 minutes and 50 seconds pass on this speed run. And here we have Whitmore just aura farming with the Moon Knight, not giving a care on what they are. The Moon, and as you can see, you know, that big vampire, the Bloodhound, it's really hard to cheese through. It's really meant to be a tank compared to the zombies on the first PvE. And so, oh, by the way, there is another vampire that you can encounter, and these are these vampires that throw blood, I assume, onto the ground, and it becomes an AoE type of damage. Especially when those things are left to their own devices, they can easily wipe out a whole team. But so far, Team Indomie is managing really well here so far. I am actually impressed with the way the Ungs are hunting this place. That single corner where Moon Knight is, the Moon is hunting all those vampires, and they're just wiped in mere seconds. And now they are now in phase 4 with 4 minutes on the clock. And of course, we gotta see Whitmore aura farm. He believes he is the real GOAT here, and I truly believe he is the GOAT so far. He's doing really well. And the Moon haunts them again. I still don't understand how Whitmore is clearing this vampire wave so easily. I can't even do this on lower nightmare levels. Maybe they're just built different. And you know, you want to see more built different people in Marvel Rivals? Why don't you join Bakunawa's Discord server? Just click onto the chat, !Discord, hit enter, and you're gonna see a link that will send you right into Bakunawa's Discord. Go ahead and join. We have a lot of mini events where you can win free blue credits. And actually, we're going to be having another event tomorrow, which is the Baku Beatdown. Teams will try to defeat Baku as a gigantic Loki for free blue credits.
It won't last for long.
And now they're going to the boss fight, and they are going to fight Ratatosker again. Oh my god, that is a very big Jeff that we see. Oh, just look at that Jeff aura farming, huge in that corner. 5 minutes 28 seconds. They still have a chance to have it lower than 6 minutes compared to their first run. They just really gotta cheese through Ratatosker here. So far they're cheesing it really fast, so there is a chance. They still got 15 seconds left on the clock before the 6 minutes is up. A little low there here for the Moon Knight, but the Moon Knight survives. And their Jeff. Oh no! One of the people died. Moon Knight died, but it's okay. They cleared it in time. I wonder what's their final time. We will see in a little bit. 6 minutes and 3 seconds. Still, their fastest run is their first attempt. So the time to beat, everyone, listen up teams, the time to beat is 6 minutes. That is the time to beat. Congratulations to Team Indomie for this 3 attempts. Congrats! Alright, so the next team that we will be proceeding into is one of my favorite teams, Team 6-7. 6-7. I will be having a short little break because, guys, casting is a hard job. It's hard to be a Yaperino continuously, especially solo. But I will see you guys in a bit while we get Team 6-7 ready for the screen.
Rumor has it you and Gambit tied the knot. Should I be happy or concerned?
Ain't nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. I can handle Remy just fine.
Honestly, my concern was whether or not Remy could handle you.
From you, Magic, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Minions of the Deep, heed your king's command.
Yeah! Show this guy some respect. He's Marvel's first official superhero. He beat the other fish guy by, like, 2 years.
I have no idea what you're blathering about, cretin.
Your powers have increased since we last crossed paths, Rogue. I must say, you have captured the king's attention.
You and me ain't in the cards, so don't even bother.
Ah, but what is love if not a game of chance?
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising pics on there.
Then again, I suppose I could keep my eyes open for when I return to the deep.
Heard you're helping Deadpool with his latest scheme. That true, love? All right, then. But if Wade steps out of line, you have my permission to swallow him whole. Understood?
Well, well. If it ain't the second best monster hunter in the known universe.
Are you really putting yourself at the top of the list, Brooks? Bold move.
The stats don't lie, Elsa. Not when you've racked up a body count like mine.
Vampires are a dime a dozen. When you've slain a McLuhan, then we can chat.
Sounds like a blast. But have you ever taken out an ancient god of vengeance before?
Not yet, but I'm always up for a challenge, mate. Why?
No reason. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Quantum Maximoff! Wow! I loved your little sitcom with the vision. You deserved all the awards.
I am not sure what you mean, but thank you?
I'm ready for action, Fox. What's the mission?
Sorry, Spectre, but if you think I'm hiring on a mercenary with a personality disorder, you must be.
Must be what? Go on, say it. I dare you.
Well, for one thing, you must be a lot more intimidating in person than our files suggested.
Don't bother healing me.
Hi, neighbor.
You'll make a fine asset on this mission, Mr. Parker.
Whoa, hey! Easy with the eater pay, arker pay, lady. I don't go around spouting off your secret identity.
That's because you don't know it. I actually understand how to keep classified information secure. Unlike you.
I knew I should have picked a stronger password than Amazing123.
Clue me in here. If your name is White Fox, then why is your spy organization called Tiger Division?
Tiger Division existed long before I was named its director.
Okay, but still, it's like if my buddy Jeff the Land Shark joined the Dolphin Avengers, which I totally wish were a thing.
What are you tracking now, Jeff?
Wait, I didn't put that onk there, did I? The moon haunts you!
So you're really into plants, huh? I've got a bit of a green thumb myself.
Really? How fascinating.
It's not the only part of me that's turned green. I really should see a doctor.
I should really be going now.
You lucked out, buddy. You've got the legendary Star-Lord on your side.
Star-Lord, huh? Guess I can finally start calling myself Earth King, then.
Hey, not cool. Okay, I earned that title. And at least it sounds better than Deadpool.
Of all the hot Chris's in the MCU, this is the one I ended up with? Really?
I ain't sure I like the way you're looking at me, fella.
Sorry, I've just always wanted to adopt my very own pet space raccoon.
Are you out of your flarkin' mind?
Ooh, you've got a big gun and a potty mouth?
I ain't a dog, and I sure as flark ain't nobody's pet.
You're even more perfect than I thought. So, here you and the Cajun made it official. Kinda bummed I wasn't invited to the reception.
Well, I just thought it might be awkward for you, Wade. I mean, you and I have history.
You mean how we used to tangle tongues?
Hello, everybody. Your favorite back again. But I think it's going to be short-lived because we have to go now into the gaming screen because somebody decided to start early before we yapperinos get to yap a little bit. But it's okay. They're excited. They want to indulge the experience. They want to speed the run. They want to be as fast as lightning, as they say.
Vampires? Seems fair to me.
It's fine, and you know, that's a valid experience. But it seems there are some technical difficulties because, I guess some disconnection or something, but it's okay. It's giving us time to yap. The next team that we are having is one of the best team names ever. You guys want to know why? You guys want to know why it's one of the best teams ever, okay? Because it's 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, left, right, 6-7. And you know, these guys, they are a constant mini event. They used to be Team 7, but now they're Team 6-7 Junior. They are now the Junior. Actually, let me put in a bit of lore. I was supposed to have a co-caster. His name is Indomave. Beautiful, lovely man, but he hates the term 6-7. And you know, these goofy little goobers, they wanted Indo to keep saying 6-7, just like the first mini event. But apparently, he was not able to go here. So in his stead, I will be saying 6-7 all day just for him. So yeah, the next team is 6-7 Junior. But now let's go and move on to the gaming screen. Let's see what strategy 6-7 Junior will be implementing this time. Earlier, we saw Nuff Whitmore just looking at the ground and being able to just do Moon Knight thing. Just look at the ground, hit your onk, and then wipe the whole enemy team out. Typical Moon Knight strategy, and we saw that earlier. But, you know, we might never know that we might see other teammates this time around. We shall see. Here we have on Team 6-7 Junior. Actually, Chad, you know, you shouldn't deny the brain rot of 6-7. Go ahead, comment it down below. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. I'm in people.
You call yourselves New
You know what? How did you
York's
say 6-7 in other languages? Go ahead and comment it down below. I would personally say it as well for you guys. But whoa, whoa, whoa! We have Squirrel taking that tail for us. Free fan service.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace.
But it's okay. Here we have right now the POV of Squirrel. There are a few builds centered around Squirrel. One is where you jump, and apparently all the enemies will be wiped out and around. There's also the speed build. Here we are already started. Compared to the earlier team in Gummy, this time around, Squirrel is jumping, going from forward to forward. That ultimate, the whole champion taking out a full chunk of enemies already, and it seems the Moonlight is using the hand of conscience. So I guess they're really going for a speedrun build that's focused on wiping for the half compared to the earlier team where they are going for a lot of output. Here we can already see 52, around 1 minute already in the first phase, and it seems they are time lock, but the time is going faster than expected because they are wiping out so many enemies despite this not happening. Well, Sam's team over here is really fighting the whole corridor of them, and even the A-Core team will be empowered. All the teams are just, all the vampires are actually like a dumb. And they can do nothing against this program. a little bit of lore actually. Squirrel Girl is confirmed in the comics. We have defeated Galactus, Thanos, something the Avengers had a really hard time. So I guess it is safe to assume that Squirrel Girl is actually one of the strongest heroes in comic lore. But I might be wrong. Correct me in the chat if so. You know, I think you're right. Right?
Let's hope your luck continues.
And with that, phase 1 is over around 1 minute and 55 seconds. And we have a little Jeffy in the maid outfit. Speaking of maid outfit, it is a new skin right now in Marvel Rivals called Made to Chop. You want to buy that skin but don't have enough blue credits? Why don't you join Bakunawa's Discord? Because we will be having more mini events in the future where you can win free blue credits. Just go ahead and type down in the comment section down below !Discord and you will be sent over to Baku's Discord link. Go ahead, click it, join us for more mini events that you can join for free blue credits. And now here we have Squirrel Girl just rocking it over here. Really wiping out, and I'm guessing that Squirrel Girl is the playmaker for this speedrun. 2 minutes and 50 seconds already here in their faces. Squirrel Stampede doing so much damage, just wiping out an entire corridor out here. And Jeff getting bigger by the second. We love a big Jeff the Land Shark. This will very much be important later when it comes to the boss fight. So the bigger Jeff is, the bigger the damage output will actually become. Usually Squirrel Girl is really bad against flyers, but I am seeing here that it is nothing against the Squirrel Girl, because even though there were a lot of flyer vampires, they're actually demolishing the whole lot of them. And here we have Jeffy just being a goofy little goober and enjoying himself despite the vampire apocalypse. Here we are now again at the third phase at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Down to the clock. The time to beat that they have to do is 6 minutes. It's still within the time range, but it's a little bit of a time crunch. I guess they can speed run the boss because they are in a time lock. So we will see. We will see how they fare. The Squirrel really is demolishing. I am not expecting the Squirrel to really do well against these flyers, but they actually are. Very mobile indeed, as we can see. Ghosty Uwu here with the Moon Knight, just really flying the hand of Khonshu everywhere, just making sure to get as many forwards as they can. And Jeff, just being a little Jeffy goober. And actually, that acorn is very empowered. I guess the Squirrel Girl here is going for an acorn build. It's really a lot. 20 seconds left on the clock. They still have more vampires to vanquish. And it's still on the third phase. And here we have the Moon Knight actually with the on their forehead. So I guess everywhere Moon Knight goes, the moon will always haunt them. It's actually a valid build, chat. It actually shocked me the first time I saw that during PvE, that there was just a Moon Knight with an Ankh on his head, and everywhere he goes, he just demolishes zombies. No need for Ankh placement at that point. He is the Ankh placement. Here we have Rito on Squirrel Girl already at around 600k eliminations in terms of the zombies. A lot of zombies, and Jeff just keeps eating all of the zombies. I don't think that's good for Mr. Jeffy over here, to eat a lot of undead organisms. But you know what? He's getting bigger. He's getting the damage output that they need. And so far, so good! Actually, this map is very beneficial here for Squirrel Girl because of the ramps and the slopes and like the long corridors. Just a single Squirrel Stampede that goes forward is already enough to demolish a whole horde, and we are already seeing it. I am guessing if they have a chance to go ahead and try the other attempts, I think they can go faster than what the usual time lock time can give them. Because this poor girl is cheesing through a horde. It's like the vampires are being one-shot by the scroll stampede by itself. And Jeffy being humongous! I would like to know the player whether they can actually see beyond the screen with how big their gem already is. It was a problem in the previous PvE back when it was still zombies. Now it's a very big gem. And it seems they're gonna go for Dracula! Mr. MMO Raid Boss.
You have some fight in you after all.
They already went past. They already have went past the time to beat 6 minutes. Right now it's 7 minutes on their end. They will definitely have another attempt as they try to beat 6 minutes here. But it seems Dracula is holding strong, not cheesing through it as expected. But you know, they can learn from this. You know, another valid strategy the teams can do actually is that they can take the first 2 rounds as a test, like how do we do this, how does our strategy hold up, and after all that adjustment, the last try, the last attempt, they can implement all that they have learned, and hopefully the RNG is good on their side and they can have the fastest run in this game. Now almost reaching onto 8 minutes. Taking a long time, but the Squirrel Girl is just really going back here, hoping they don't get a tennis elbow from all that slingshotting. It's a lot. The speed of the Squirrel Girl is actually insane at this point. The Dracula just dominating the field with hurricanes, with their blood swords. Dracula is practically having the last lap here. 6-7! What is happening? 6-7, do something. 6-7 Junior. 6-7. You know what, chat? I'm gonna just say 6-7. It might motivate them. It might give them the speed boost that they need. 6-7. Everyone put in chat. 6-7 Junior. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. And actually, Dracula also has a timer that you can see on top of his health bar, and the moment that timer becomes 0, then it will practically one-shot you. But thankfully, Team 6-7 Junior was not able to go past the timer, so they were in a safe spot. But still, their time did not beat the 6 minutes that is needed to beat the speed run. But still, congratulations, they are able to do an attempt. Now, it was generally just bad RNG, but you know, it does happen like that. It's a random number generator at the end of the day. We cannot control it, only the game coding can control it. And even that, it's still random. They still got 2 more attempts. And I'm pretty sure that they will continue to utilize those attempts and attempt to beat the 6 minutes. And when... Personally, it seems what I am seeing from behind the scenes. You guys can't see this, but apparently... one of the players is doing a little bit of gacha to get better gears. And it's happening right now behind the scenes. They have spent blue credits in hope to win more blue credits. Gacha enthusiasts, everybody out here. We cannot show this yet because it's not still the gaming screen. But I am not joking you right now. They are gachaing. They're spending... Actually, you know what? Let's move to the game screen. They need to see the gacha happening right now because they literally spent blue units just so they can get more out of this. Look right now, chat, look! That's why we are taking a while because a Team 6-7 Junior really wants to gamble on this and just get better and better stats as they can. And they're still going and gambling. And I'm pretty sure the other teammates as well are gambling as needed. Imagine spending blue units in hopes to win more blue units. Very gotcha game mentality right there, Nat. And they continue to gotcha. Backstage is baffled and also hee hee ha ha laughs over here because he really is gotching. The team is actually like really banking on it. They're still continuing to forge it and they're still going in terms of pulling for the gotcha. Even I am baffled at what is happening. You know what, chat? I'll just let you guys enjoy this. Okay, so I would like to tell chat about the gambler's paradox. So, what is the gambler's paradox, chat? Well, I said oh, you guys see that? They bought more Uru shards using blue units so for a chance to win more blue units. This is the gambler's paradox. The gambler's paradox is essentially you believe you will win the more you lose. But that's the thing. In gambling, if you lose, you'll still lose nonetheless, but they still gamble away. They want to take the chance. They want the RNG to get better stats and everything. That's the gamble. That's the gamble of everything. Backstage had to implement a timer because Team 6-7 Junior is gonna take every second that they can take to gamble away as many credits just so they can get a better speedrun out of this. And you know what? Okay, so an update to all the teams. If there will be gambling in between attempts, it will only be limited to 2 minutes. We don't want an incident like this to happen again. Although it is a little bit funny, chat. It is a little bit funny. And now here we are at the second attempt on PvE Blood Hunt. With the new gear that they have gambled their blue units away. Let's see if they're able to defeat the 6 minutes time that they need to go faster.
Seems fair to me.
Gear up. These enemies won't quit, but neither will you, it seems.
Okay, now we are in this corridor. It's one of the slimmest corridors, actually. I first thought it was like the worst one, but actually it's not, because when you enter the big rooms, there's actually more room to work with. And especially with the Jeff. Jeff really excels in this one because you can just spray it all down. And you know what, thinking about it, Squirrel is actually pretty good here because of the narrow corridors. The Squirrel Stampede is just gonna stampede all over all those vampires. But at least right now, they are not in a time-locked map. They only have to defeat as many vampires as indicated on the upper screen. And they still have around 350 vampires left to defeat. Already 1 minute into their first phase. So far so good, the progress is steady. Only a few vampires left on the first phase. And alright, 1 minute 17 seconds on their first phase. Going forward, it seems they're gonna go for a chain effect and AoE. Here we have the Squirrel choosing Deep Freeze and Chain Lightning. So they're going to do their best. Actually, this time around, we're seeing Blade's POV, and Blade actually is slicing and dicing through all of this, but the Squirrel Girl still remains as the one that is cheesing through all the hordes. Maybe Squirrel Girl is like a replacement for the Moon Knight in terms of cheesing. The Squirrel Girl here is just like really going in a straight line. Here we have Squirrel Girl and Blade just going through it. 100 vampires left to go with only 2 minutes on the clock. If they go with this pace, with 1 minute per phase, they might actually go for 5 minutes and be able to defeat the time 6 minutes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds already. They still got a lot of time on their hands and they're already on the 3rd phase. We are Squirrel Girl going in with the crazy slingshot speed. Make sure you stretch those elbows or you might get a tennis elbow out of that. Girl stampeding a whole horde of vampires. 400 vampires left to go. But they are not slowing down. Team 6-7 Junior just demolishing this as fast as they can. Squirrel Girl and Blade is really going for it. And it seems that this Blade is actually running a ranged Blade build. No wonder it was cheesing it throughout this attempt. 3 minutes and 20 seconds here, and they're already on the 4th phase. They have a chance to beat the time, which is 6 minutes. It really does come down to the RNG chat. It really does come down to that. And as we can see, they're not really letting the vampires go into the main corridor. They're just really stopping them before the red area. They cannot go past this, but their ammo can go past it, and it's just really squeezing through all of those vampires. We have already 150 vampires left to defeat, and it's only 4 minutes down the clock. A large chance that they might be able to win this here. This might be the attempt that will defeat the current time to beat. 10 vampires left on our upper screen counter. Two more vampires. And then one more. One that is always so elusive. And then it's done. Here we are. Now we are going to be fighting Kingpin, my favorite crystal ball. Finally going in and going to be defeated here at Times Square.
I knew you wouldn't give up easily.
Here is Kingpin. The thing about Kingpin, he does have the main expansion where they need to do a DPS check. So that will be the hurdle that will determine whether they are able to cheese through Kingpin. But somebody already died. Ghosty died and immediately used a revive just so they can make sure to speedrun this. They did say earlier in the beginning that if you die, if you are eliminated, you should go ahead and use your revive. No questions asked, and they certainly did it. Now, Kingpin is doing the main expansion. They have to do the DPS check or they will all be wiped out, and they are able to stagger Kingpin. It seems they can speed run it, and with that, 5 minutes and 19! So, 5 minutes and the time is still going, so 5 minutes, but definitely less than 6 minutes. This is the new time to beat! Let's wait for the official results. Ghosty for the MVP on the Moon Knight. It's 5 minutes and 28 seconds. That is your new speedrun time to beat. I guess all the gacha was worth it after all. But just a reminder. But right now we're going to be running a 3-minute ad. So just hold your horses, everybody. It's very much needed because these events do not run themselves. So we thank you for your patronage. While that is happening, we are having another gambling pull happening while the ads are running. As you can see, they are still pushing to get the best gear possible, trying to beat the new time, which is 5 minutes and 28 seconds. Chat, maybe this is the life of a gacha gamer. You know, we spend more just so we can get a single piece of something. But it's okay, chat. It seems there were some technical difficulties when it comes to the ads. So we will keep you updated whether we were going into the third attempt. So we will keep you guys updated. So right now we can see the teams. Team 6-7 Junior trying to min-max their way to victory. Right now, they're the ones on the leaderboard, followed by Team Indomie with 6 minutes. So, as we can see, Team 6-7 really is just built different. Because personally, I entered the tournament because I want to win blue credits. But Team 6-7 is like, nah, I'm going to spend blue units just so I can win blue units. Capitalism, gotcha addiction rolled into one. So, right now, backstage team is getting a statement from the team in terms of how much did they actually spend in terms of gacha. And it seems they have spent around 700 blue units just so they can win. That takes different types of mental. That's a different mental. So technically, if you do the math here, you're only going to win 300 units. But you know what? A win is a win, and I respect them for having the courage to actually spend blue units just to win blue units. Alright. And now we are going into the third and final attempt for 6-7 Junior. Let's see if the RNG gods are going to bless them with a time lock event, or will it be one where you just have to eliminate the amount of vampires presented.
Wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourself
They are still going with the same team composition: Risu with Squirrel Girl, Maskman with Jeff the Land Shark, Burns with Blade, and Ghosty Uwo with Moonlight.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace. It won't last for long.
And here they have in a very open map. I really like open maps here in the PvE because it just really gives you a lot of space to do what you need to do. And it seems the RNG gods did not bless them, for they are stuck in a time lock event. But it can go down faster if they do eliminate as many vampires as they can. Earlier it was around 2 minutes 40, now it's already 1 minute 40. They eliminated a lot of vampires right that instant. Here we have Squirrel just going nuts on that acorn, really with the attacks, he just going 1 minute left on the clock, and they're defending the area here in the first phase. Blade just swishing and swashing through it. Jeff the Landstar just being cute and eating as many vampires as they can. 30 minutes left on the clock here in phase 1 of the flat attack. And now actually they only have 10 seconds left. 1 minute and 14 seconds. And they have finished the first phase with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on their speed run. It seems they're going right now for a really high damage output build here. I think they're still going with the pace. Unlike the first team, with Whitmore here, Team Ngami, they're not really staying in one corner, keeping the damage to themselves. I think their focus is just the enemy is weak to damage, so we just give them damage, and it's working so far. Right now, 2 minutes on the second phase. Not as fast compared to their second attempt, but still fast, nonetheless. And your Jeff the Lantern just jumping up and down, being a cute little maid here in a pink outfit, in a pink number, and Squirrel Girl cheesing through it all. But it must probably be heartbreaking for Squirrel Girl to see her friend Ratatosker being possessed by vampires, by Dracula's vampire's fury. I think we're going to be able to see some unique voice lines that will happen at the boss fight if they get Ratatosker. We are at the third phase at 2 minutes 47 seconds. And just really Yorisu here, who gambled away 700 blue credits, just really pushing the boundaries and what he can do. And Squirrel Girl. Immediately, 1 minute left on the third phase. They might have a chance to beat their second attempt. They are actually going fast despite being in a time lock event. This is already the third phase, mind you, chat. So it's just going by really fast. The speed run is indeed speed running, and 10 seconds left on the clock here at the third phase, and it's only 3 minutes and 37 seconds, and they already finished it! Already that fast, and now they're in the fourth phase. One phase before the boss.
I hate to admit it, but I'm
Here we have the A chords just really doing a lot of AoE damage. The Squirrel Girl cheese. I guess Risu here is the one with the most damage. We saw it earlier in the leaderboard that Risu was, but it seems Ghosty seems to get the MVP, maybe because they're getting the more eliminations. But still, damage is damage, and the enemies are weak to damage. They shall fall when the damage has been inflicted upon them. Right now, the hordes are going ham on them, but the A-card build is ensuring none of the hordes go near each other. So they're not overwhelmed, and they have around 30 seconds left on the upper screen during the timer for the fourth phase. They actually have a chance to defeat their second attempt time with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left here under speed lock time. And look at that! There's almost 5 minutes, and they're gonna be fighting the boss. They got like around 28 seconds to cheese through the boss, and they do have a chance to defeat their second attempt. And they're going for Kingpin.
But now it's time to see if you're truly worth.
And you know, we just saw Risu over here, just aura farming, just picking an Arcana right in front of Kingpin. Total aura maxing move right there. But unfortunately, their time has surpassed their second attempt. But still, fast enough. They're just like going through it. And here comes Kingpin's domain expansion. Will they have enough DPS to stagger Kingpin, or else they will be wiped whole as a team? And it seems they do. They have staggered hits. And in a while, I'm pretty sure Kingpin's down. And with that, Kingpin is down with their new time around 6 minutes. But we will wait for the official results after this match is ended. And that is the third attempt of 6-7 Junior. And their official time is 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Congratulations to Team 6-7 Junior for finishing this mini event. Congratulations. Oh yeah, they almost had 607s just by 1 second. 6-7. You guys are the time to be 5 minutes 28 seconds.
Rumor has it you and Gambit tied the knot. Should I be happy or concerned?
Ain't nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. I can handle Remy just fine.
Honestly, my concern was whether or not Remy could handle you.
From you, Magic, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Minions of the Deep, heed your king's command.
Yeah! Show this guy some respect. He's Marvel's first official superhero. He beat the other fish guy by, like, 2 years.
I have no idea what you're blathering about, cretin.
Your powers have increased since we last crossed paths, Rogue. I must say, you have captured the king's attention.
You and me ain't in the cards, so don't even bother.
Ah, but what is love if not a game of chance?
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising pics on there.
Then again, I suppose I could keep my eyes open for when I return to the deep.
Heard you're helping Deadpool with his latest scheme. That true, love? All right then. But if Wade steps out of line, you have my permission to swallow him whole. Understood?
Well, well. If it ain't the second best Monster Hunter in the known universe.
Are you really putting yourself at the top of the list, Brooks? Bold move.
The stats don't lie, Elsa. Not when you've racked up a body count like mine.
Vampires are a dime a dozen. When you've slain a McLuhan, then we can chat.
Sounds like a blast. But have you ever taken out an ancient god of vengeance before?
Not yet, but I'm always up for a challenge, mate. Why?
No reason. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Quantum Maximoff! Wow! I loved your little sync-up with the vision. You deserved all the awards.
I am not sure what you mean, but thank you?
I'm ready for action, Fox. What's the mission?
Sorry, Spectre, but if you think I'm hiring on a mercenary with a personality disorder, you must be.
Must be what? Go on, say it. I dare you.
Well, for one thing, you must be a lot more intimidating in person than our files suggested.
Don't bother healing me.
Hi, neighbor.
You'll make a fine asset on this mission, Mr. Parker.
Hello, and we are back again in PvE Blood. Okay. So sorry about that. A little technical difficulties, but welcome back, chat. Here we are in PvE Blood Hunt, and we are now with the third team, Chair Seaters. Here we have with Razichi, Lane, wait. Technical difficulties a little bit on my end. I believe it's Osaki and Kokoa. The time to beat right now is 5 minutes and 28 seconds. And everybody pray for this team that they are not in a time-locked event. Because we have seen from the previous attempts that the time really is slower in the time-locked events, even though they are able to wipe out as many vampires as they can. So really, this is an RNG game. There might be a little bit of gambling. They might spend blue credits. We don't know. But it's all in the name of RNG and trying to get the fastest time possible. And anytime now, we can go to the gaming screen and we will see how they speedrun their attacks. We saw earlier in their compositions, the earlier teams with their compositions, there's always a Moon Knight. We saw that. And I think the trend is going
Dracula
to continue. Moon
wishes
Knight
to
really is the
reclaim
one
my city.
cheesing all throughout
call
here.
yourselves
But what we can
New
see
York's
from these teams, we have
guardians.
Blade here
Now
with the
is the
Punisher,
time to
Usaki here with the Squirrel Girl, Razichi with Jeff the Land Shark, and Kokoa with the Moon Knight. Moon Knight is always a mainstay, and it seems the meta is a Punisher, Squirrel Girl, Jeff the Land Shark, and Moon Knight. A little Blade just to mix it up here and there. But you know, all the enemies are weak to damage, so make the team with the most damage win. Here we have on this map, we are now in Times Square. And it seems in the Punisher, we are going for a rifle build. Majority of the times, what I see personally is a shotgun Punisher build. And it's kind of the first time I am seeing a Punisher rifle build. It's going pretty well so far. The RNG gods have blessed them because they are not in a time-locked map. They just have to eliminate the amount of zombies that is allotted in each phase. Right now, 100 zombies left to go, and there's already 50 seconds on the clock. Still the fastest phase run that we have seen so far, and it is working. And here we have the elusive one zombie that seems to not appear every time. But still, less than a minute, they are able to finish one phase. And if this goes, they can even finish this attempt in less than 5 minutes. This might be the team to beat Team 6-7 Junior. It might be cheerseaters. We shall see. Right now, we have 600 vampires left to defeat here in Times Square. The Punisher rifle build actually is cheesing faster than what we saw earlier with the Squirrel Girl and the Moon Knight. Lane here just really with the DPS output. Actually, Lane here has been a staple player in Rivals of Atlas. One of the best DPS players that the teams can offer. And even in the PvE, he is showcasing why he is one of the best DPS players. And it really shows, because look at that rifle build, in less than 2 minutes, they are able to clear the second phase. They really might be able to finish this attack in less than 5 minutes. Going into the third phase. Still continuing, still not using the Punisher ult, but then again, the Punisher ult is not doing much. Compared to what we're seeing right now in the rifle build that Lane is working. Right now, there are some eliminations, but it's okay because, you know, it's being cheesed through. 300 zombies left, and only half of the minute has passed. 2 minutes and 40 seconds here on their third phase. And it's really winding down really fast. So much cheese, so much speed run, the fastest so far that I have seen. Less than 3 minutes! It really is turning out and shaping out to be the fastest run that we have here. They are spending less than a minute per phase, so they have a chance to beat the score, which is 5 minutes and 28 seconds. This is the last phase before you face the boss. Right now, they are facing vampires that explode upon the health depletion. And oh my, still cheesing through it. Personally, when I'm playing here, I find the ones that are exploding to be very problematic because even if I am able to eliminate them, they go up to my face and boom, I am just forced to use my revives immediately. But here, we can clearly see that they are able to cheese through that, but currently 3 minutes and 50 seconds, they are already going to fight the final boss, and it seems their boss is Kingpin. Again, there's a reminder here for chat. Kingpin does have a domain expansion where they have to do a good DPS, but look at the cheese! They're already beyond half the health, and they have defeated Kingpin in the fastest time possible! It's only 4 minutes that it even touched 5 minutes! Definitely, this first run is the time to beat currently. And here we have Razichi for the MVP. Congratulations to chair seaters already setting the first the new time to beat, which is 4 minutes and 19 seconds. That is the time to beat, everybody. Holy shred indeed, chat. Holy shred. Here we have around, and we can see 200 million damage. Usually you will see those numbers only in practically Nightmare 25, 30, but reminder, we are in Nightmare 15 with only level gears around 24 to 32. This is one of the fastest runs I have ever seen, because 4 minutes, that is leaderboard levels in terms of speed. Chat, I am just floored at what is happening. That is a shred, the fastest time that we have right now. Congratulations. Now, the team has a chance to do a second attempt. Personally, I would not, because that's already fast. But you know what? We need to win. They gotta lock in, and they're going to be doing their second attempt. They might even try to beat their first attempt. So it's possible. We saw Lane Shred. We saw Razit Cheese. Jeff overall with the Deadly God. It just really shredded. So let's go over to the gaming screen, and oh my god, may the RNG gods bless them once more, because if it is in a time lock sequence, they will be slower for sure. But if it's not, they can go faster than expected. Oh, chat, I'm just impressed. I'm just floored by this shred.
Dead army. I like those odds.
4 minutes and 19 seconds. I can't even fathom how I'm able to beat that. So this will be a new challenge for the remaining two teams, for them to beat. And the RNG gods have indeed blessed them yet again, because they are not in a time lock map. They just have to shred. And shredding they will do. And according to the backstage team, they're actually having competitive levels communications in the background. Team chair sitters are just really locked in. They really want those free credits. No gotcha involved right now. And they're just really shredding. The competition is at a very high speed. Right now, they still got like 10 vampires left to eliminate. There's one elusive one, always takes a while, but still. It's a little slower compared to their phase 1 in the first attempt, but they still have more time. 4 minutes and 19 seconds is the time for them to beat.
Those monsters.
And they continue to shred it. The conchu, just like the hat of conchu, just one straight line, and it is indeed the perfect map. It's just one straight corridor, just go and point in a single direction, and you can just shred it all throughout. Holy. I am just floored by what is happening. Imagine competitive level comms, maximizing every output that they have, and they're just really, and here we have the Jeff with the tree sprays all day, every day. But you know what? There is a better condition compared to this, but still, they're still shredding more than expected. They really want those free credits. And chat, if you want those free credits, go ahead and join Bakunawa's server, because we have more mini events upcoming. For example, tomorrow we will have the Baku Beatdown event where you can win free credits if you're able to defeat Loki Baku. So go ahead, join the server, just type in the chat !Discord, and just go ahead, check it out, join Baku's Discord, and join the mini event. Here at Phase 3, They are going a bit slower than expected because it's already 3 minutes, and the previous attempt, like their 3 minutes is already done by that time. So yeah, they really are going through and shredding throughout it. And I like the utilization here of the Punisher zipline, because like it allows Lane to go from one end to the other really quickly, respond, because sometimes your teammates might be overwhelmed by the amount of the horde that's coming in, and sometimes the damage output is not the same. So they will, you know, they will have to adjust essentially. And I guess there's some high-level communication happening in the background, telling like, hey Lane, I need help in this corner. Oh, I know you need to go back there, and I'm pretty sure they're doing that type of thing. Because look at that. Look at the speed of response. Look at the shred. Everything is going on. Everything that's happening. It's just really like shredding it all over the place. Even like dealing with the flyers, like very efficient flex here, as you can see from Lane. The rifle build I did not expect to work this well. Really good. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left. It's not the time that is needed to beat, but it's still fast enough compared to the previous team that's already on 5 minutes. This is a lot already. Now they're going to the boss, and it seems they will be fighting off Dracula this time. One of the most difficult bosses in the PvE, because it's like really an MMO raid boss.
You truly believe yourself.
And there we go, really shredding it. Dracula is already more than half health down. But he seems to get a little bit of healing, but it's okay, because this team can shred. They can make sure that health just goes down in a snap, and it did already, and Lane has defeated Dracula. It's around 5 minutes and 40 seconds, but we will see the official time in a little while. Congratulations to Team Chair Seaters for the second attempt. And Razichi again with the MVP. And for the official time, it's 5 minutes and 37 seconds. Still, one of the fastest times, actually. Along there with the 5 minutes and 28 seconds. This is the third fastest time throughout this whole mini event. Congratulations, Chair Seaters, for that second attempt. If you guys want to be part of the action, go ahead and join Bakunawa's Discord. The link is just down below over there. So we will be taking a short break. So we will be checking in some technical difficulties that are happening on our end. So just stay tight. Check out Bakunawa's server while we are having our intermission. And go check out the little bit of cartoon segment that is going to happen. See ya in a little while.
Rumor has it you and Gambit tied the knot. Should I be happy or concerned?
Ain't nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. I can handle Remy just fine.
Honestly, my concern was whether or not Remy could handle you.
From you, Magic, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Minions of the Deep, heed your king's command.
Yeah! Show this guy some respect. He's Marvel's first official superhero. He beat the other fish guy by, like, 2 years.
I have no idea what you're blathering about, cretin.
Your powers have increased since we last crossed paths, Rogue. I must say, you have captured the king's attention.
You and me ain't in the cards, so don't even bother.
Ah, But what is love if not a game of chance?
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising pics on there.
Then again, I suppose I could keep my eyes open for when I return to the deep.
Heard you're helping Deadpool with his latest scheme. That true, love? All right then. But if Wade steps out of line, you have my permission to swallow him whole. Understood?
Well, well. If it ain't the second best Monster Hunter in the known universe.
Are you really putting yourself at the top of the list, Brooks? Bold move.
The stats don't lie, Elsa. Not when you've racked up a body count like mine.
Vampires are a dime a dozen. When you've slain a McLuhan, then we can chat.
Sounds like a blast. But have you ever taken out an ancient god of vengeance before?
Not yet, but I'm always up for a challenge, mate. Why?
No reason. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Wanda Maximoff! Wow! I loved your little sync-up with the vision. You deserved all the awards.
I am not sure what you mean, but thank you?
I'm ready for action, Fox. What's the mission?
Sorry, Spectre, but if you think I'm hiring on a mercenary with a personality disorder, you must be.
Must be what? Go on, say it. I dare you.
Well, for one thing, you must be a lot more intimidating in person than our files suggested.
Don't bother healing me.
Hi, neighbor.
You'll make a fine asset on this mission, Mr. Parker.
Oh, hey! Easy with the eater pay, arker pay, lady. I don't go around spouting off your secret identity.
That's because you don't know it. I actually understand how to keep classified information secure. Unlike you.
I knew I should have picked a stronger password than Amazing123.
Clue me in here. If your name is White Fox, then why is your spy organization called Tiger Division?
Tiger Division existed long before I was named its director.
Okay, but still, it's like if my buddy Jeff the Land Shark joined the Dolphin Avengers, which I totally wish were a thing.
What are you tracking now, Jeff?
Wait, I didn't put that onk there, did I? The moon haunts you!
So you're really into plants, huh? I've got a bit of a green thumb myself.
Really? How fascinating.
It's not the only part of me that's turned green. I really should see a doctor.
I should really be going now.
You lucked out, buddy. You've got the legendary Star-Lord on your side.
Star-Lord, huh? Guess I can finally start calling myself Earth King, then.
Hey, not cool. Okay, I earned that title. And at least it sounds better than Deadpool.
Of all the hot Chris's in the MCU, this is the one I ended up with? Really?
I ain't sure I like the way you're looking at me, fella.
Sorry.
Hello, chat, and welcome back to Dracula Owes Us Money mini event here in the PvE Blood Hunt. The technical difficulties have been solved, and it seems Team Chair Sitters is going to be having their third attempt this time around, going to be trying to beat their time of 4 minutes and 19 seconds. The fastest time that we have, and these people, these guys of these team have the courage to try to make it lower and give it more of a challenge. So we will see the moment that they are ready. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to the gaming screen. Any predictions so far? Do you think they'll go even less than 4 minutes? Do you think they'll even go 4 minutes and 10 seconds? Let's see, Chad. What are your predictions? It seems their team composition is going to be the same. Lane on Punisher, Usaki on Squirrel Girl, Razichi on Jeff, and here we have Kokoa on Moon Knight. Let's hope the RNG gods bless them even more and hope that they are not in a time-locked event, because it is a challenge to be in a time-locked event, but so far they are the luckiest team. They are the first team to have 2 continuous non-time-locked events. And it seems the gods have blessed them again. This is 3 times in a row that they are not locked in a time-locked event. Continuing the shred, Lane over here, making sure those ankle biters doesn't get a single drop of blood from his beautiful feces from that Punisher. Beautiful, beautiful summer skin. They have 400 more vampires. That was 300. They're really shredding so fast. We can't even count it. The moment I announce it, the number just keeps going down further than what is happening. And chat is kind of right for calling it out. Small map, low ceiling, it does seem favorable. The RNG gods right now are looking favorably down here at chair seaters. And with just 1 minute, they're already done with the first phase.
I hope you put it to good use for once.
Here we are now going into the second phase. All the ultimates are ready, locked and loaded, and Lane continuously shreds over here. We can hear Squirrel in the background, getting the Squirrel Stampede on, demolishing numerous boards here in this really small map. They might encounter Capped Wolf, because majority of the time this is where Capped Wolf tends to spawn as the boss, but we will see. We haven't seen a Capped Wolf yet in a while, so this might be the chance for it to make its debut. Immediately demolishing all of it. All the vampires are just going down like seconds. In less than 2 minutes, they have already accomplished phase 2. They are going with the same pace that they did in their first attempt when they got the 4 minutes and 19 seconds.
Another wave incoming.
Another wave indeed is incoming, and they are continuing to demolish that. Even the huge vampire bloodhounds have nothing against the shred that we are seeing here in Lane. Punisher just really punishing all the vampires going around, surviving this. The RNG is definitely in their favor. 200 vampires to go, and it's less than 3 minutes. They are going at a steady pace. They really might defeat their first attempt and have a lower time for their speedrun.
Congratulations on surviving another round.
We are now in phase 4, less than 3 minutes.
Such remarkable power. I hope
They really might be able. They really might.
Those monsters.
This might be a legendary moment that will go down in history. The church of our mini event. The shred is immaculate. Controlled, calculated, and I'm pretty sure they're doing some really high-level communications in the background. They're just read 100 vampires left. It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And they are going to be going into Times Square. Their final boss will be Kingpin. But we saw their shred on Kingpin. They have only 19 seconds left that they have to shred Kingpin. Will they be able to do it? And here they go. Shredding it already half health. And I think Kingpin is already going into the main expansion, but the health is already down. And it's already down! 4 minutes and 11 seconds! So it will be around that time. I think they have defeated their initial attempt. Another record time is recorded in history of the mini event. Here we have Razichi and MVP on their Jeff the Lantern, and the official time is 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Still the same exact time as their first attempt. Oh my goodness! Both teams, the chair seaters, this team has proven that they can shred. Holy shred indeed. Congratulations to chair seaters. So here we have congratulations to chair seaters. See, chat, miracles can indeed happen here, because where else can you see 4 minutes 19 seconds they are able to go through that? We saw in the earlier matches 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and it's first time 4 minutes leaderboard potential. I am amazed, I am shook, absolute cinema. So now we will be going into the next team. They will be up in a bit. So now we'll be going into intermission. So go ahead, chillax, check out Bakunawa's Discord server, because there will be another mini event tomorrow where you can win a lot of credits. No need to gamble those credits away, because tomorrow will be the Baku beatdown. So see you guys.
Rumor has it you and Gambit tied the knot. Should I be happy or concerned?
Ain't nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. I can handle Remy just fine.
Honestly, my concern was whether or not Remy could handle you.
From you, Magic, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Minions of the Deep, heed your king's command.
Yeah! Show this guy some respect. He's Marvel's first official superhero. He beat the other fish guy by, like, 2 years.
I have no idea what you're blathering about, cretin.
Your powers have increased since we last crossed paths, Rogue. I must say, you have captured the king's attention.
You and me ain't in the cards, so don't even bother.
Ah, but what is love if not a game of chance?
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising pics on there.
Then again, I suppose I could keep my eyes open for when I return to the deep.
Heard you're helping Deadpool with his latest scheme. That true, love? All right then. But if Wade steps out of line, you have my permission to swallow him whole. Understood?
Well, well. If it ain't the second best Monster Hunter in the known universe.
Are you really putting yourself at the top of the list, Brooks? Bold move.
The stats don't lie, Elsa. Not when you've racked up a body count like mine.
Vampires are a dime a dozen. When you've slain a McLuhan, then we can chat.
Sounds like a blast. But have you ever taken out an ancient god of vengeance before?
Not yet, but I'm always up for a challenge, mate. Why?
No reason. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Quantum Maximov! Wow! I loved your little sitcom with the vision. You deserved all the awards.
I am not sure what you mean, but thank you?
I'm ready for action, Fox. What's the mission?
Sorry, Spectre, but if you think I'm hiring on a mercenary with a personality disorder, you must be.
Must be what? Go on, say it. I dare you.
Well, for one thing, you must be a lot more intimidating in person than our files suggested.
Don't bother healing me.
Hi, neighbor.
You'll make a fine asset on this mission, Mr. Parker.
Whoa, hey! Easy with the eater pay, arker pay, lady. I don't go around spouting off your secret identity.
That's because you don't know it. I actually understand how to keep classified information secure. Unlike you.
Hello, chat, and welcome back to Dracula Owes Us Money Blood Hunt PvE mini event. And here we have the fourth team of the day, which is Felicia's Kittens. Meow! Here we have the ferocious team that will try their best to beat 4 minutes and 19 seconds. The time to beat, I repeat, 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Here we have Caliber, Nua, Emerald, and Suzayun. A large task remains in their hands, but as we say in the competitive scene, miracles are made, not born. And will a miracle be made? We shall see here. Let's see if Felicia's Kittens, meow, will be able to create a miracle. And here we are, we're going to be moving now into the gaming screen here at their first attempt at the PvE Blood Hunt.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's god.
And now we have a little bit of technical difficulties. We're trying to fix it right now. So hold on tight a little bit, chat.
Seems fair to me.
Take a moment and enjoy.
And right now we are back again, technical difficulties solved, and here we can see Jack, Squirrel Girl, and actually
I hate to admit it, but I'm impressed.
Sorry about that, chat. A little bit of technical difficulties still happening, so sit on tight while we try to fix it.
Leave them to consume.
Alright, now we're back at it again, and here we see Squirrel Girl cheesing through it. Immediately, actually they're blessed as well by the RNG gods. They are not in time lock event. We saw in the first two teams that they were in a time lock event. I guess RNG really wasn't on their side, and then we saw Chair Seaters 3 times in a row. They were able to get a map that is not time locked. Will that also happen here with this team? Maybe. It's Felicia's Kittens. Felicia Hardy, the black cat, the new hero, the embodiment of luckiness. Maybe by using her name, they might embody that luck as well when it comes here in this speedrun mini event. So we shall see. It's around 1 minute and 20 seconds here with their phase 1. Not as fast compared to Chair Seaters, but they still have time on their hands. It's not over until it's over, chat. That's always the code. It's always the dogma when it comes to this type of event for any esports event in general. As you can see, Virgil just cheesing through it. Felicia's Kittens not relenting. Actually, this map is perfect for Virgil now that I think about it. Specifically her ult and her acorn. Squirrel just has to aim in one general direction, and she's able to get the whole board since they're only coming in through a single choke point if you look at one direction. Unlike compared to Times Square or New York or Squirrel's Treehouse, where it's very widespread, this is very favorable for Squirrel Girl. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So far the pace is considerably good right now. They just really have to squeeze through as much time as they can. Here we have the Moon Knight, like really utilizing that ult, all of that ult placement, just to make sure that they are cheesing through that whole core that is incoming from the outside. Already third phase and 2 minutes. Actually less than 3 minutes, and they have practically finished the third phase. They're just finding that elusive one vampire, and there they have found him. their
Let's hope
pace
your
is
luck
actually
continues to
increasingly
hold.
similar to that of the
Fascinating.
previous team chair
Now,
sitters. So
who's
they
the real
actually have a chance to beat the 4 minutes and 19 second speedrun that they
Vampires have
need to do.
arrived. Ready yourself for battle. And don't you dare let my city down.
You're gonna scroll stampede, just making sure none of you vampires, none of you shall enter my abode. None! Nada! Felicia's manifesting all that luck into raw, unadulterated damage output. Here we go. This score is really favorable here. You know, imagine chat actually that we're going to be getting this map 3 times in a row, especially with this team. That would really be favorable towards them, especially Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Jeff, as we saw in their team composition. Already done with 4
Take a
phases.
moment and enjoy the peace.
And I think
won't
they're
last
going for a
long.
Cap Wolf! The first appearance of Captain America Werewolf is finally
Such
happening.
remarkable power.
He is a bit of an
hope
annoying
you put
boss
it to
fight
good
because of
use
passive
for once.
healing.
Another way
But I
to
think, you know,
die.
there's at the end of the day, the damage, so you just gotta damage it. And with this attempt, unfortunately, they have already passed the time to be 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Currently, it's around 4 minutes and 40 seconds, but they can still get the second or third. And so just try to get their fastest time as much as possible. Here they're just using half. Here with the oh, there we go with the passive healing. It just really just bumps up that health and really makes it hard to eliminate capture. But with that, they are able to defeat the PvE Bloodhunt in their first attempt around 5 minutes and 16 seconds. But that's not the official time. We will wait for the official time result.
And the darkness has been banished.
And here we have Emerald as the MVP. Congratulations! And for the official time result, the official time is 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Just 1 minute too long to the time to beat. But they still have 2 attempts, and I can bank on it that they will admittedly do those 2 remaining attempts. You know, it's not over until it's over. They have a chance to run it back. And if you were in their shoes, I'm pretty sure anyone here would definitely run it back. But before we proceed towards their second attempt, we will be dealing with a little bit of tech difficulties. So sit on tight, chat, while you listen to my yapperings. So, chat, what do you guys know about Black Cat? Because, you know, ever since Black Cat was released, let's just say a lot of the men and women practically had their hearts stolen. I mean, look at that beauty that she is. But before I go into it, it seems that they're already guns blazing going into their second attempt. So let's see this team's attempt. Felicia's Kittens on their second attempt here in the PvE Bloodhunt Dracula owes us money mini event.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves
So here
New
we
York's
are,
guardians.
same
Now
composition
is the
actually.
time
Here
to
we
prove
have
it.
Nuwa, here with Squirrel Girl, Caliber, and here with Moon Knight, Suzu on Thor, and Emerald here on Jeff the Landshark. It's the first time actually that we are seeing Thor here in the PvE Bloodhunt. I have had some testimonies that are saying that having Thor in the flying mode is actually very painful towards the wrist. So far, we haven't seen much of Thor, but we might see him more on what his build is now that we are in an open map. So, to the Thor PvE players here, how do you manage to go and use Thor in this environment? Other than the Rage build, because the Rage build is the one that I usually see in PvE Bloodhunt. But there are other builds where he's just flying through, but you have to click all the time. So that's a challenge right there. We have Squirrel Girl just protecting her tree house here on the top. It seems this team in this map took very distinctive, like, my area is this area, your area is that area. And they're just clearing the hordes in their place. And here we can see Squirrel Girl just helping the other areas if needed. That high vantage was very important, actually. Especially with Squirrel Girl. The Squirrel Girl just rounds the flying vampire NPCs that we see here. Usually Squirrel Girl is not effective against flyers, but they're making it work with this build. You know, we see a lot of different builds that are being made, but players get really creative, especially when there are some prizes along the line. Especially 1,000 blue units per player for the fastest team that is able to clear this blood hunt. But speaking of blue units, you guys want more blue units? Tomorrow we will be having the Baku beatdown. So if you want to join that event, go ahead, write down !Discord, and we'll send you a link that will get you into Bakunawa's Discord. You can register and you can go ahead and join the mini event tomorrow. Here we are already at the second phase. A little slower than expected, but then again, it is a time-locked event. They were not blessed by the RNG gods. I guess Felicia's Kittens wasn't able to inherit all of Black Cat's luck. But it's okay. It's not over until it's over. You have to admit though, the previous team chair sitters, 3 non-time-locked events in a row. I guess the universe is telling them that today is the day you all shall get the good stuff. You will get the opportunity you need in order to get the lowest time possible for the speedrun with the event.
It won't last for long. Such remarkable power.
Here already at the third phase at around 3 minutes actually, so taking longer than expected. But still, this is squeezing through this, despite this being a time-locked event. Squirrel Girl, actually, I think there's an acorn build, because I have seen somewhere that Squirrel Girl is able to do a build where you just jump around, just acorns are just flying off out of Squirrel Girl. I haven't tried it personally yet, because I wasn't able to level up my Squirrel Girl yet. I think I might consider acorn build now, if I'm going to be building my Squirrel Girl in the future. Because this is really cheesing it through and just grounding all those vampire NPCs, those flying vampire NPCs to be specific. There's on 20 seconds left on the clock here. After third phase, they're really reaching near, and it seems they couldn't beat the time to beat, which is around 4 minutes and 19 seconds. They have 2 more phases to go through, and I don't think they're going to be able to beat it in 10 seconds. So for now, chair seaters are still the team to beat.
Now, who's the real monster? Time to see if you're the hero you say.
Here's the Khonshu ultimate, just really shredding. Actually, this team and the previous team are actually really power shredders compared to the first 2 teams. I personally didn't think that 4 minutes was possible in this speed, but I was expecting around 6 minutes. But then they just made the miracle happen. But yes, the time to beat, just a reminder for the remaining team, because we still have one more team remaining after this one, which is Team Lions. The time to beat will be 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Pro Stampede here just really going through the hordes, but if you see, it's such a wide map area that the Swirl Horde isn't really concentrated in terms of the attack. Unlike the previous maps that you saw, where it was just like corridors where it can just like go through in one direction, here it just goes left and right way too much. Here we are now at the boss fight. They're going to be facing Dracula, blah, blah, blah.
You truly believe yourself my equal?
And now this MMO raid boss that feels in the middle of a fight.
you up.
Here with the red, the blood sword that it has happening. Oh yeah, I have to remind chat again actually that Dracula does have a timer, so if you're not able to defeat Dracula by the time that the timer above his health bar is down, he does go berserk and amplify damage. He is practically able to one-shot you if you're not able to defeat him immediately. So, you know, to the remaining team, be careful of that pitfall of a trap. And that's the same thing with Ratatosk. So I guess really this event really is meant to emphasize to speedrun this build so much. And as chat says, this really is like a Final Fantasy 14 boss. Man, I miss playing Final Fantasy. But you know what you shouldn't be missing, chat? An opportunity to join much more mini-events in the future where you can win blue units. Tomorrow we will be having the Baku Beatdown mini-event. So go ahead, join Bakunawa's Discord so that you have the chance to create a team and win more blue units to buy some juicy skins. And with that, they have defeated Dracula with around 7 minutes and 15 seconds. But that's not yet the official time.
Darkness has been banished. But is this really the end?
The official time being 7 minutes and 13 seconds. It was a good attempt for Felicia's Kittens, but they still have a third attempt that they can use to run it back and get a lower time. You know what, chat? If you guys are rooting for Felicia's Kittens, yeah, then go ahead, pray to the RNG gods, pray to RNG Jesus to give them, please, don't give them a time-locked event. Give them a map that is only about the certain number of vampires that will spawn. Pray, and the arcana that they will get in between phases is all about damage output. RNG gods, answer the Felicia's Kittens' favor, answer their prayers, and we will see here in this third attempt in PvE Blood Hunt, Dracula owes us money mini event.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's guardians.
It seems they're going with the same team composition. Thor, Moon Knight, Jack the Land Shark, and Squirrel Girl. Now we'll see. Will the RNG gods bless them? Or will they be into another folly? And here they have the map with the 2 corridors. Perfect for Squirrel Girl, actually. Perfect for Jeff the Land.
I hate to admit it, but I'm impressed.
Now it's all about whether it's time locked or not.
More vampires
It's time locked, chat! They have been dealt a daft hand! But you never know. They might be able to go past it. We will see. It's not over. Chat. It does put a bigger barrier, a bigger obstacle towards them on, you know, trying to clear it. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Already, they are already at the 45-second mark, and they still got 1 minute left on that time lock event. Sometimes the RNG gods are fickle beings. They don't want to give what we ask. They just go like, oh, I don't want to give you a non-time locked event, so I'll just give you a time locked event. And it practically did. It's already like 1 minute 15 seconds. Oh, the painful Felicia's Kittens might have felt. It really is unfortunate. It's already at the first phase. We saw earlier with Chair Seeders. The first phase, they have already cleared it at below the 1 minute mark, and the succeeding phases had to be cleared below 1 minute. That's how they were able to get at 4 minutes and 19 seconds time to beat.
Vacation's over.
And it's really unfortunate if you're not able to commit to that less than 1 minute per phase. I don't think you will be able to defeat the time to beat that was set by chair seaters. You know what? Chair seaters? That's a perfect name. They're all like, here's a chair, go ahead, sit down, be humble, and I think they were able to do that. Felicia's Kittens, you know what? You might not have gotten the RNG that you wanted, but it's okay because you guys are Felicia's Kittens. You are adorable, you're beautiful, you're loved, and your Felicia Hardy, your black hat mommy, is gonna give you all the money you need because you are her kitten. So it's a win-win situation no matter what. So around 15 seconds left. There are already 2 minutes and 35 seconds into phase 2.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace. It won't last for long. Such remarkable power. I hope you put it to good
So
use,
painful, chat. You know what? Chat, even if they're in a time-lock event, go ahead, cheer for them in the chat. Don't let them feel down. Don't let them feel alone. Go ahead and comment down below, wishing them well. Because Felicia's Kittens, even though they're in a time-lock event, they are still doing their best to deliver what they can and the amount, or well, the RNG that is still given to us. You know what? There's someone in chat that said instead of E kitten, it's now F kitten. You know, if you know what the F stands for. Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking a bad word. Backstage corrected me. It's meant to be Felicia's Kittens. I apologize on that aspect. But yes, continuing on to it. We are already at phase 3 with 20 seconds left on the clock. It still amazes me to this day that we have Squirrel Girl players here in our mini event that are able to ground flyers. Like, yeah, it's an NPC, but still the ability to do that. Because Squirrel Girl is really meant for grounded enemies. You know, just aim in the general direction. But when it comes to flyers, you cannot aim in the general direction anymore. But they're still able to ground it. So their ability to build their Squirrel Girls in a way that grounds aerial enemies is really something, Kev. It's really something, and it is impressing me nonetheless. Here we are already at the 4th phase, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. They have not defeated the time to beat, but they can still have a faster time compared to the previous round with around 7 minutes and 13 seconds. It is still not too far. They got 10 seconds left. They can still do it. They can still do it. They can still beat, you know, their previous run.
And enjoy the peace. It won't last for long.
Let's see what boss they will go for. And it is Cap Wolf, one of the most annoying bosses in PvE Blood Hunt because of the passive healing. Like, for some reason, just like the Captain America in the normal PvP mode that refused to eliminate itself, that refused to go down. Captain America's... Hey, I'm not attacking the Captain America players, but you guys know that in the actual PvP, you guys are very hard to eliminate, and that's an advantage you have in the back. Here, they're just shredding through Cap Wolf, just dashing through Felicia's Kittens. Right now, they're shredding it really well, and with that, they have defeated Cap Wolf with around 6 minutes.
Once again, the Vampire King is defeated, and the darkness
But you know what?
has
Even
been
though
banished.
that they have the 7-minute time earlier and the current time 6 minutes, they are still second place, just second to Chair Seaters. So even though they weren't able to beat 4 minutes and 19 seconds, they are still... Oh, chat, look! 6-7! 6-7! Something 6-7 Juniors wasn't able to achieve, but a perfect 6-7 time. Everyone, put it in the chat. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Oh, Callie! Oh, by the way, Callie is a member of 6-7. Oh, how does it feel, Callie? You know what? Type it in the chat if you can. How do you feel that this team was able to have 6-7? You know, and 6-7 Junior wasn't. You know, but congratulations nonetheless to Felicia's Kittens. Yeah. Okay, now next we are going to intermission, but after that we will be going into the last team, which is Team Lions. See you guys in a bit.
Rumor has it you and Gambit tied the knot. Should I be happy or concerned?
Ain't nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. I can handle Remy just fine.
Honestly, my concern was whether or not Remy could handle you.
From you, Magic, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Minions of the Deep, heed your king's command.
Yeah! Show this guy some respect. He's Marvel's first official superhero. He beat the other fish guy by, like, 2 years.
I have no idea what you're blathering about, cretin.
Your powers have increased since we last crossed paths, Rogue. I must say, you have captured the king's attention.
You and me ain't in the cards, so don't even bother.
Ah, but what is love if not a game of chance?
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising pics on there.
Then again, I suppose I could keep my eyes open for when I return to the deep.
Heard you're helping Deadpool with his latest scheme. That true, love? All right then. But if Wade steps out of line, you have my permission to swallow him whole. Understood?
Well, well. If it ain't the second best Monster Hunter in the known universe.
Are you really putting yourself at the top of the list, Brooks? Bold move.
The stats don't lie, Elsa. Not when you've racked up a body count like mine.
Vampires are a dime a dozen. When you've slain a McLuhan, then we can chat.
Sounds like a blast. But have you ever taken out an ancient god of vengeance before?
Not yet, but I'm always up for a challenge, mate. Why?
No reason. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Quantum Maximov! Wow! I loved your little sitcom with the vision. You deserved all the awards.
I am not sure what you mean, but thank you?
I'm ready for action, Fox. What's the mission?
Sorry, Spectre, but if you think I'm hiring on a mercenary with a personality disorder, you must be.
Must be what? Go on, say it. I dare you.
Well, for one thing, you must be a lot more intimidating in person than our files suggested.
Don't bother healing me.
Hi, neighbor.
You'll make a fine asset on this mission, Mr. Parker.
Oh, hey! Easy with the eater pay, arker pay, lady. I don't go around spouting off your secret identity.
That's because you don't know it. I actually understand how to keep classified information secure. Unlike you.
I knew I should have picked a stronger password than Amazing123.
Clue me in here. If your name is White Fox, then why is your spy organization called Tiger Division?
Tiger Division existed long before I was named its director.
Okay, but still, it's like if my buddy Jeff the Land Shark joined the Dolphin Avengers, which I totally wish were a thing.
What are you tracking now, Jeff?
Wait, I didn't put that onk there, did I? The moon haunts you!
So you're really into plants, huh? I've got a bit of a green thumb myself.
Really? How fascinating.
It's not the only part of me that's turned green. I really should see a doctor.
I should really be going now.
You lucked out, buddy. You've got the legendary Star-Lord on your side.
Star-Lord, huh? Guess I can finally start calling myself Earth King, then.
Hey, not cool. Okay, I earned that title. And at least it sounds better than Deadpool.
Of all the hot Chris's in the MCU, this is the one I ended up with? Really?
I ain't sure.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to PvE Blood Hunt. Dracula owes us money, the mini event. And here we have the last team of the day, the all Singaporean Team Lions, aka my old team. Hashtag Team Reggie gone, because I have been sent into the casting box and I have left my team behind. Apologies to them. Good for me. And yes, chat, I indeed volunteered. Yes. But they don't need to know that. No, forget that memory in your head. Forget that. So, yeah. So here we have the last team of the day. They are going to have to be 4 minutes and 19 seconds. A tough thing to beat. Honestly, they're gonna have to pray that it's non-time locked, and at the same time they have to clear a single phase in less than 1 minute to have a chance of being able to defeat Team Chair Sitters. So we shall see. You know what? It's not over until it's over, chat. I always say that. That's the dogma. That's the code. So that's the dogma. That's the code, chat. That is what is happening. So you never know. There might be some miracles that happen. Like, yeah, we did see the 4 minutes and 19 seconds, but you have to understand that Team Chair Sitters also got good RNG in terms of their Arcana. They kept getting Lethal Strike. Their damage output was amped up to high heaven, and that was what enabled them to get that time. So yes, we will be able to see. Oh yeah, just an update in terms of the technical difficulties that happened with Team Chair Sitters. Apparently, one of them was even under level, but they were still able to achieve 4 minutes and 19 seconds twice, chat. Twice! It's crazy. Maybe that team is just built different. Maybe so. But you know what? Team Lions is also built different. They have Simbaba, the biggest Captain America user that has ever graced Bagunawa's community. We have Kylan, the Asian mother that keeps on giving but will smack you to high heaven if you decided that you are not being a good person. We have Shark. Guys, Shark is also built different. Remember, he's Jeff the Land Shark in Rivals of Atlas Season 1. His gameplay made sure that the consecutive Rivals of Atlas, Jeff the Land Shark will forever be banned. He made Jeff the Land Shark perma banned. He was that built different. And there we have Safi, who's also a Jeff the Land Shark player, but he has been seen in his streams and his games that he can one-shot Dracula with Jeff the Land Shark. So we shall see. How they are able to get into it. But yes, we will now see how they will do their first attempt here as we move on to the gaming screen. Here we are now at the first attempt at Dracula owes us money mini event. Let us see their team composition. Here we have Moon Knight in his sexy new skin that made me convert into a Moon Knight user. Never mind, they changed it into a mecha. Now they have changed it back into the sexy skin. And here they have on Times Square, and it seems the composition that they are going for is Punisher, Jeff the Land Shark, and Squirrel Girl. Definitely the meta pick here. And they have defend the area and survive. They are in a time-locked event. The RNG gods have not graced them for this attempt. But wow, look at that Moon Knight shred! It is shredding to high heaven. And just so you guys take note, if you can see on the screen right now, Moon Knight hasn't even gotten his first Arcana, and he's already shredding to high heaven in this attempt. But still, because it is a time-locked event, they are not able to clear the first phase in less than a minute. Remember, in order to beat 4 minutes and 19 seconds, they have to clear each phase in less than 1 minute. Right now, it has passed that, so it is a bit hard. So really, they really need a non-time lock event. Here we can see just Punisher. I think Punisher is using a shotgun though. Compared to Lade earlier who was using a rifle build, right now he's using a shotgun build. And of course we have Jeff the Land Shark just being a goofy little goober in the background. Look at that 3 spray that we can see. And here Moon Knight just shredding. I guess the meta for Moon Knight is going to be the Ankh build. We haven't seen any other build actually other than the Ankh build itself. It was just really shredding it. And we can see the Punisher just also shredding in the background. Everything is very convoluted as we can see. And Moon Knight kicking. Listen, if Moon Knight shows up to me like this and kicks me, I don't want anyone to get me out of that situation. Nah, leave me to Moon Knight's kicks. I'm in a happy place. Also, don't mind the Windows menu, chat. Do not mind that. It's not important. A little technical difficulties. Okay, it's not a VTubing stream. Unless there are technical difficulties. So, you know what? I cannot. We have to mind it because of the Windows keeps on popping. You know what? You're kind of right, chat. They are fat fingering it, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, it happens to the best of us. Even gamers, even pro athletes, pro esports athletes, fat fingers on ultimates and stuff. So that is very much normal. Right now, they're in the 3rd phase with 3 minutes left. Oh no, 3 minutes allotted already in their time. Really, if it's time locked, I don't think you can beat the 4 minutes 19 seconds. Oh look, Moon Knight just going wacha, 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 wacha. Man. You see the Moon Knight here going and haunting with the ultimate. Oh, the Hat of Khonshu just goes out of it. And we can hear sexy suave music here that accompanies the skin. You know, if the team that wins the units, you know, they might buy this skin. Anyone who wins the mini events can easily buy this skin, you know? And you know how else you can easily get more credits? That is if you join Bakunawa's Discord server. Because tomorrow, we will be having the Baku Beatdown. So go ahead, type in the chat, !Discord, and you'll be sent a link that will send you into the registration platform, aka Baku's Discord. And go ahead and register. They're already in the final phase before the boss fight, with already 4 minutes allotted into their speedrun. And so far, so good. Moon Knight is just rocking it. No deaths yet. So it's very overwhelming. Usually this is a struggle when it comes to open areas, because in open areas, it's really hard to funnel your damage into a straight line. You have to constantly flick and flick and flick, which is very taxing actually to the players. And to see like players manage open sized maps like this and still dominate the field, it actually puts a new barrier of respect when it comes to this. And in terms of the boss, they will be fighting Cap Wolf. Here we have Cap Wolf. Will be able to shred it. Considering their passive healing, it's really hard to shred it. And Cap Wolf is going out all over Team Lions. Here with a passive healing, but it was not enough. Simbaba was able to defeat Cap Wolf, and their time seems to be around 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Still, it is still too far from the time to beat, which is 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Congratulations to Shark for the MVP for the first attempt. Now, welcome back to the caster screen, everybody, and it seems Team Merlion is strategizing a little bit behind the scenes because, you know, they still got 2 more attempts, and anything is indeed possible other than praying for the RNG. You know, we might even see a little bit of gambling here. Will they spend some blue units like the previous team? Like the first team, Team Indomie? And that still baffles me to this day, chat. Like, imagine spending a lot of units just to win units. Okay, so Backstage has given me the green light to tell you guys this, that did you know Risu, one of the players in Team Indomie, the first team that attempted, they actually were spending so many days gotching in Bakunawa's server. Like, they were just there grinding the PvE, grinding for Uwu shards, just so they can forge and gotcha more gears. Like, I think it was around 6 days that they continuously grinded for it. And until today, which is the mini event proper, they were still doing gacha. And I think Risu just really has the gacha mentality, the gambler's paradox locked into his system. Oh wait, okay, I might be wrong though. Risu might be 6'7". But either way, it is still legendary that someone can grind for gacha. It really is a testament to the grit that we as a society can have when it involves gacha. But still, Team Lion is still discussing. They're really strategizing this. Even though they are the last team and they're the last team to actually attempt to beat the 4 minutes and 19 seconds. It still baffles me. And apparently I got a green light as well to say that Team Lion loves me. And now we go into the gaming screen and see how they will do their second attempt. Here we are now here with Dracula Owes Us Money mini event. Second attempt for Team Merlion. It seems they're going for the same, but Simbaba's still on the Punisher. So far, so good. It works. It works. And here we have now in Squirrel Girl's treehouse, a very open map once more. And are they blessed by the RNG gods? They are not blessed by the RNG gods! They are locked again in a time-locked sequence. It really is unfortunate because you can see how much this Moon Knight is shredding. And then we have Jeff the Land Shark, a Lord Jeff the Land Shark over here with the legendary shark that made Jeff permabanned in every Rivals of Atlas tournament. So it really is a shame, but this is just the second attempt and they can still get as fast of a time as possible. Still 4 minutes and 19 seconds. I cannot get it out of my head, you know, it's like a drug, cat. It's like a drug. Oh, that speedrun attempt is forever ingrained in my head. Because that's like world leaderboards levels. 10 minutes and 19 seconds. Ah. Like, look at this Moon Knight just going. So it was just going there. One phase approximately consumes 1 minute and 30 seconds. If it's a time-locked event, it really is hard to beat the 4 minutes and 19 seconds. But you know, what Jeff the Land Shark here can do is that they can eat as much vampires as they can to become the biggest Jeff that we will ever see. We were able to see it in the second team. We saw like a really humongous with 6'7" Jr. We were able to see a humongous Jeff the Land Shark. It was so huge. I still wonder till this day that if a Jeff the Land Shark gets that big, will the players still be able to see through their screen? I really wonder. If there is anyone in chat who has an experience in regards to that, go ahead and tell everyone about it because I myself am very curious. That is a big Jeff! That is a humongous ducky Jeff right there. Just aura farming with his chunkiness. Like the big chungus he is right now. And oh, it's only phase 2, but they already consumed around 3 minutes out of it. And here we have Jeff's lemonade stand. Look at them, just aura farming right here. And so they still continue the struggle. I'm right now I'm just rooting for Jeff to get really big to the point that it blocks the player screen, knowing it is played by Shark himself. You know, because sometimes in order to show affection to my previous team that I have left behind, the best form of affection you can give them is bullying. And I can do that perfectly in the casting booth. So go ahead! Kylan, struggle as Moon Knight. Struggle all you want. No, just kidding though. I cannot bully Kylan. I cannot bully Team Merlion. I love them so much. I'm just gonna continue to glaze them, chat. I'm gonna glaze them. But still, the way that they're just like shredding into it. I'm pretty sure they also grinded for a few days. You know, it's also something that we should appreciate, that I would like to point out that the participants of this event did grind for a few days. They put in time and effort. Like, we usually have like work, school, university, or other errands we need to run, but they but they were still able to grind for what is needed. what they needed to do for this mini event to give the best time that they can as possible. So, you know, big props to everyone who participated for having the courage to participate and having the guts to grind for the fastest time possible. It's already the fourth phase. They already have consumed 5 minutes into their speed run attempt. It really is something when it is a speed run attempt and it's in a time lock map. You know what would be ironic, chat? If the third map is going to still be time locked, because we only had a team that had 2 time lock events, but never 3 time lock maps. What if Team Lion will be the team that has 3 time locked events? I will not deny it, chat. I might laugh. My stinky gluteus max is off. Oh, and I'm seeing on the screen that they're telling me to stop jinxing them. I'm not jinxing them. I'm just saying it would be ironic. And right now here they have with Kingpin. Remember, Kingpin has a domain expansion where they need to have a DPS check. And if they're not able to do a proper DPS check, then they're going to be wiped out as a whole. Whoa! Moon Knight has been grabbed! And there is a domain expansion. And your mother Wee, aka Kyla, was able to defeat Kingpin. Congratulations to Team Lion for the second attempt. We have Shark for the MVP. As usual, and Shark, you know, he will always be MVP with Sir Jeffy over here. And it's the okay, we need to see. I think it's around 6 minutes and 13 seconds, their official time. But we'll see, because they still have the third attempt. Right now, the team is screaming through the chat on how are they able to defeat 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Right now, they are strategizing. I can see it. They're like proposing maybe dive shotgun as a strategy now. If you are rooting for Team Chair Seaters, you might as well pray for the funniest scenario that Team Merlion will be the only team that will have 3 time-locked maps in a row. If you're going for it, but if you're cheering on Team Mer, you need to pray they don't get a defend the area map. You have to pray harder than ever. Call on Lady Locke. Call on the universe to do something about it. We shall see. Right now, Team Merlion is blaming me because they say I'm jinxing it. Listen, if your luck is bad, it's bad. Luck is a skill, and it's not my fault if your skill has an issue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I am excited to see their third attempt, actually. Very excited to see this. I am seeing Team Merlion over here in the chat, right? I'll definitely get a good old Asian mother spanking later from Kyla. I'm gonna have the Asian mother treatment after this. It seems production and backstage is also choking at the scene of event. I am actually scared, chat. I am just laughing it off because that's the only thing I can do right now. But yeah. But you know, if it does happen that they get 3 maps that are time locked, I will laugh so hard before I get a gluteus max's whooping of my life. No questions asked in that aspect. So it seems no. It would not be professional of me as a caster. Because the production is telling me that apparently Team Merlion wants me to insult them. But that's not professional, you see, chat. I have to remain professional. Ever or always be professional. Oh no! It seems Simbaba in the chat is also angry at me. No! I don't want to be hit with the slippers! Slippers! No! You know what, Chad? You know what? Chat, let's pray that they get the time-locked map. You know, I'm gonna get a Gluteus Max's whooping anyways. Might as well make them suffer before I get it. And alright, they're going to be starting their final attempt. Here. And Dracula owes us money. Oh wait, there's a... Hold on, it seems we shall be getting some gacha. It seems they're not the... It seems Risu's team is not the only team that will be forced to gacha, but they're also being forced to gacha. It seems that Team Merlion has having a little bit of technical difficulties. They have exceeded the number of gears that they can have in the inventory, so somebody needs to smelt down the gears. Okay. Okay, so Chad, right now there's going to be some ads running while Team Merlion is fixing up their team composition. Okay.
Rumor has it you and Gambit tied the knot. Should I be happy or concerned?
Ain't nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. I can handle Remy just fine.
Honestly, my concern was whether or not Remy could handle you.
From you, Magic, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Minions of the Deep, heed your king's command.
Yeah! Show this guy some respect. He's Marvel's first official superhero. He beat the other fish guy by, like, 2 years.
I have no idea what you're blathering about, cretin.
Your powers have increased since we last crossed paths, Rogue. I must say, you have captured the king's attention.
You and me ain't in the cards, so don't even bother.
Ah, but what is love if not a game of chance?
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising pics on there.
Then again, I suppose I could keep my eyes open for when I return to the deep.
Heard you're helping Deadpool with his latest scheme. That true, love? All right then. But if Wade steps out of line, you have my permission to swallow him whole. Understood?
Well, well. If it ain't the second best Monster Hunter in the known universe.
Are you really putting yourself at the top of the list, Brooks? Bold move.
The stats don't lie, Elsa. Not when you've racked up a body count like mine.
Vampires are a dime a dozen. When you've slain a McLuhan, then we can chat.
Sounds like a blast. But have you ever taken out an ancient god of vengeance before?
Not yet, but I'm always up for a challenge, mate. Why?
No reason. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Quantum Maximov! Wow! I loved your little sync up with the vision. You deserved all the awards.
I am not sure what you mean, but thank you?
I'm ready for action, Fox. What's the mission?
Sorry, Spectre, but if you think I'm hiring on a mercenary with a personality disorder, you must be.
Must be what? Go on, say it. I dare you.
Well, for one thing, you must be a lot more intimidating in person than our files suggested.
Don't bother healing me.
Hi, neighbor.
You'll make a fine asset on this mission, Mr. Parker.
Whoa, hey! Easy with the eater pay, arker pay, lady. I don't go around spouting off your secret identity.
That's because you don't know it. I actually understand how to...
And we are back again to the third attempt for Team Merlion. I have come back from the backstage. No ass whooping that is happening. No. What they say in the chat that I was crying, I'm being scolded. No. None of that is happening. They love me. Team Merlion always love me. I am their pretty princess. They always love me. But anyways, they're going to be trying their third and final attempt. Here we are. So, we shall see whether they are able to get a time-locked event or not. Their chance of winning this event is gonna rely on this last RNG moment. Even I am like holding my breath because if it goes the bad way, it's funny. If it goes the good way, you know, and then good for them. I don't think it's time locked, chat. I don't think it is. Chat, it's time locked. I'm sorry. It seems the caster is real. I am sorry. I'm sorry for jinxing. The luck was a skill issue. I'm sorry. I can't keep it professional anymore. Oh my god. And the first time and the last time it will happen that a team got a triple time lock match. Oh my, I'm sorry, Team Merlion. I'm sorry. So chat, you have the decision whether you want to give them a 4th try or not. You know, chat, I'll let you guys decide whether to give them a 4th try or not. If they are given a 4th try, they can end this early and have a chance, you know, have the 4th try immediately. Personally, give them a 4th try, and if it's still time locked, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh so hard. But up to you guys, Do you want to give them a 4th try? You know what, chat? I'm gonna advocate it. Go ahead, try the 4th time. Try it. Go ahead and try it. Actually, to the backstage team, you know what? Give them the 4th try if they want to get it. So chat, type 4! Type 4 if you wanna give them the try. Because I wanna give them the try just to see. You know what? Somebody has spoken in the chat. They want it. They wanna give them the try. So it seems it is already. Yeah, yes, chat. Currently there is discussions right now while the round is still ongoing. Backstage team is talking with Team Merlion. Okay, so now they're actually going for the 4th try. We shall see if the RNG gods will still bless them or not. We shall see. Either way, any event that happens, if they get the good ending, aka they don't get the time locked event, then good for them. They have a chance to beat the 4 minutes and 19 seconds. But if they get a 4th time lock, No, Simba, chat, please don't strangle me. I am an adorable little baby. I'm an adorable caster over here. I don't think an adorable caster should be strangled. Yes, chat. Yeah, I think chat agrees with me on all, you know. And besides, it's not my fault if you get a bad RNG. It's just your luck just wasn't good that time. It happens to the best of us. To the best of even the bestest best of us. Sorry, chat. I was drinking water. But yes, they will start again. So anytime they're ready, we will now switch over the gaming screen. Here we are at the 4th attempt for a PvE blood hunt. Dracula owes us buddy mini Evans. So we shall see. Is it time lock? Is it not? We shall see. 4 times the charm, apparently. Not yet. We don't know. We don't know. Not yet. We will see after the timer is done whether it is time lock or not. Dad, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up, Dad. At this point, it's not my fault. It's not. This is not my fault anymore, Chan. It's not my fault anymore. You know what? After the stream is done, I think a certain team of Merlions are going to come and strangle me. Someone in the chat, I just saw it and the backstage confirmed it, bro. They want to give the team a 5th reset. A 5th reset. They just feel this bad. This is it's up to them if they want the 5th. I can hear from a mile away Kylan cursing me in the most Asian mom tone ever. I would like you guys to know if I am not able to make it tomorrow. Just know that I have lived a good life. And you know what? At this point, I think Team Merlion is the comedy relief out of all the speedruns. For the first time, 4 times in a row, they are in a time lock. I'm just sad. I'm sorry, Team Merlion. I'm sorry. I cannot hear them physically, but I can hear it in my head, the amount of cursing they want to do to me. Oh my god, I'm gonna be extinct by tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay, yeah, it's okay. Oh no! Kyla, please don't be mad! Mama Kyla, no! Don't be mad! Don't crash out! Don't crash out!
难以相信，我竟然会感到欣慰。这句话我看起来饥肠辘辘，你们也不想自己的英雄生涯受伤。
Okay. They want the 5th reset. We're going to give it to them if they want to. Chat wants them to. If they still get a time lock, that's not on me anymore. That's just the universe telling them that you are stuck forever in that sequence. Okay, chat, this is not scripted. This is not scripted at all. This is just RNG. Pure RNG, chat. This is pure RNG. I swear I had no involvement in this. I just mentioned how ironic it is, and it did happen. Somebody here is saying that maybe this is Silent Hill F. No, this is not scripted at all. No, Kylan, I'm not playing it. No, I'm not playing it. You get the 5th try. You get a 5th try. By the way, management is already telling them that they can go ahead and try now their 5th try. Oh god, I'm so scared to go back to Team Merlion. I am very scared, chat. You have no idea. Maybe I should have not said anything, maybe. But I had to point it out. I have to point it out because, you know, it would be funny. It would be ironic. Oh god. Listen, if on the 5th try there's still time locked, that's on them. Their luck, their universe, RNG just really don't want them, you know? No! I'm just pointing it out! Okay, I will not say it anymore. Go ahead, do the 5th try. I support you. You guys got this. No. We'll see. Fifth time's the charm, right, chat? 5th time's the charm. 5th time's the charm, right?
现在证明自己的时候到了。他们渴求鲜血。
Okay, I'm not saying anything. Team Merlion. I'm just like quiet over here.
享受着来之不易的安宁吧，这也正是我的代表。太久，令人瞩目的力量，希望它能被用于正途。假期结束。
Okay, it's no longer time lock. So I can now speak. No, not anymore. So you know, they have a chance. So they just gotta defeat each phase less than 1 minute. You know, they're no longer time long. It's fine. It's fine already. It's fine. I'm safe, right? I can go home after this, right? I'm not gonna get. Woo! Oh, chat. I think you need to pray for me. But you know what? Good Team Burr! Go Team Burr Lion! Yeah! Go! Right now, verse phase, they're able to get it, but it is past. the 1 minute mark, so they're gonna have to make up a lot for the upcoming phases.
恭喜你们又挺过了一轮，接下来还会这么好运吗？
Why is chat saying hashtag pray for Reggie? I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I'm adorable. You guys realize there's a thing called, you know, if you're cute enough, they're not gonna touch you. I think I'm on the level that I'm cute enough, they're not gonna touch you. No, don't do the hashtag. No, but I'm fine. I think you know. They still got it! They still got it! They still got time! It's the second phase and it's already 2 minutes allotted, you know? Whoa! Whoa! You know what? Actually, chat, I should stop being in the bargaining phase and just be in the acceptance phase. Yeah, I might not make it tomorrow, chat. I might not make it tomorrow. So phase 3! Already 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. But you know what, chat? We could make a prediction. Do you think it's gonna be a Kingpin boss, Ratatosker, Dracula, Keful? I hope it's Kingpin, you know, shiny forehead, shiny crystal ball. Man. But yes, right now, 3 minutes a lot already in the third phase. If after this phase, they might probably end it around like 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That doesn't give them a lot of time to work with. They still got 2 more phases to go through. No! Backstage is telling me that Team Merlion is gonna yell at me after all of this is over. No, please don't. Please don't. I'm fragile. I'm a princess. I'm a pretty princess. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No. So phase 4. They're already 4 minutes in. And yeah, they won't be able to beat the 4 minutes and 19 seconds needed to beat. So I guess it's safe to say that Team Chair Sitters is the winner for the mini event. Dracula owes us money. But still, we can still see the attempt. They might make it below 6 minutes. Because they still have a boss fight, and it's pretty fast actually. They're already on the 4 minutes and 50-second time. It seems it's not gonna be Kingpin, but it's actually gonna be Ratatosker. And right now, Ratatosker going in on the Jeff. So they're shredding it pretty fast. Now, I don't think that... Oh, there we go. It's already defeated. Ratatosker is already down. The match will be ending soon. And I think the official time will be 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Pretty fast still for the speedrun event. Congratulations to Team Merlion for completing your 5th attempt and able to get a map that doesn't have time involved. Yes. So yeah, congratulations, Team Merlion. Congratulations. Okay, wait. Okay, so thank you guys, and that is the end of the event. And that is not the end of everything, actually, because tomorrow we will be having the Baku beatdown. There's still time to and okay, so to go over my points. Sorry, I was stuttering a little bit. Now a little bit of brain fog, but yeah. Tomorrow will be the Baku beatdown. There is still time to register before the event. You have a chance to win lots of units. As far as I know, greenlight me on this backstage. There's only one team, so if another team registers, both teams will still get units. So go ahead and register while you can. Go into Bakunawa's Discord. Go ahead and check out Baku Beatdown. And if that... Oh, by the way, Backstage Production has said there are 27k units down on the line. 27k units. This is your only chance to be able to get that many units by simply participating. You might as well go ahead and take advantage of it for the Baku beatdown tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be casting in that. It will just be Baku. So guys, go ahead, participate. Oh, and now we announce the official winner of the event. Congratulations to Chair Seaters for the record time of 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Management tells me that there will be a bonus fight tomorrow against me if you want to beat me up. So after beating up Baku, there will be a special segment where you can beat me up as Loki and the Avengers. So go ahead and join the Baku beatdown tomorrow. Production, just go to the end of the screen. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Dracula Ooz's mini event.